Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well. Happy 3-day weekend to those in the United States. This is the unofficial end of summer for most of us here. The weekend where eventually everybody goes back to school, and we'll start to see people on Twitch yet again. The numbers have been a little low across the board for like definitely for the flight sim crew, but like Twitch as a whole. But it happens every year this time of year, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Uberbot, good to see you, Ben. How you doing, buddy? K Buff Aviator, welcome aboard. Anybody I miss here? But yeah, Scroll, thanks for the host, even though he's not here. It's been a week, right? So my wife and I were supposed to go to Bar Harbor on Wednesday, and we had to cancel that. Cancel it for two reasons. Number one, it was freaking hot, man, in New England. The whole beginning of the week, it was pushing 95 to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I think on Wednesday was the hottest day when we were gonna go. The heat index was like 105 Fahrenheit. So that in European centa units. Let's see here, 105 F in C. So 40 and a half degrees Celsius is what it felt like outside, with everything included. It was hot. So we made the decision not to go up because my wife is like 7 months pregnant, and I figured we're going to roast. Somebody's going to get sick, and it's not going to be a very pleasant evening. So that was supposed to be my flying. I did end up doing my long cross country though, instrument wise, on Saturday. So I did get some flying in. We did 2.9 hours. Got the requirements done for that specific flight for the instrument rating. You have to go more than 250 miles, and you have to do you have to fly to an airport cross country, and you have to do 3 different kinds of landings or approaches. At some point. So we did an ILS, we did a GPS, and then we did a localizer approach. Coming back here to Beverly. So that was that. That was the flying I did. We did that in 182 actually. So it was pretty quick. 2.9 hours is all right. And then the number 2 reason why we couldn't make the flight is I somehow managed to throw my back out. So here's what I think happened. I wish I had a better story for I was doing this big macho thing. I was digging a hole. I was doing something, whatever. But I think it's because I was playing World of Warcraft all day on Sunday. And I think I had bad posture all day, and I think I wrecked my back in the process. So I had this crippling back pain pretty much all week, and it's still kind of there, but it's gone for the most part. But I ended up working from home for 2 days, during the super 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 hot stuff, and yeah, it was awful, but it's all right. We managed to survive. I managed to stay here and keep all the air conditioners on and try to keep the house as cool as possible, although that was nearly impossible given how warm it was. My central air equipment shows up on Wednesday, and they're going to start installing it next weekend. So we're getting close to having actual air conditioning in this house at some point. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week, man. It's definitely not. Today feels like fall here in New England. Fall is the most amazing time in New England. The weather gets awesome. It gets that nice kind of crispness in the air. And today it actually felt like that. I was driving around with the windows down. It was awesome. The rest of the week has not felt like that. I think next week is supposed to be hot here too. So that's me complaining about the weather, because that's how we roll here for the first 20 or 25 minutes or whatever. We'll talk about the instrument flying and all that stuff some more once we get up in the air. But that's sort of been the week, man. It's been a lot of just kind of hanging around. I'm doing some. I've got a gig on the side now for doing some contract video work, not just the stuff I do for Max, but some other stuff. So I've been starting working on that, and that's, I think, going to keep me quite busy over the next few weeks, as they're trying to push out a project, and they basically just need bodies to do stuff. So it's good stuff, man. Ailerons Neutral, good to see you, buddy. Captain Chevy Rules, welcome aboard. 505 Northman, good to see you. Kofi Ta, welcome aboard. Anybody else I missed? KBK Angus, happy Friday. Today was the best day, man. It was amazing weather outside, yeah. So yeah, what do you think of BFA so far? We should talk about it in Cruise Shittiest, but I really enjoy it, man. I've really had a good time with it. I guess I've played enough that I'm playing a Rogue, and I'm like 300. I think I level 330 right now. So I've played a fair bit. but I've been mostly just getting carried through crap by my buddies. They're doing stuff. They need somebody to tag along. But yeah, Shitties, ask me more about it once we're up in cruise. We'll talk about some World of Warcraft up there. It hardly seems appropriate to do here on the ground. So that's been the week. We're here. It's a 3-day weekend here in the United States. I might stream on Monday if I get a chance to, but I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. We're gonna be preparing the baby's nursery on tomorrow and Sunday, so we're just gonna be getting stuff moved out of there, get the basement all kind of cleaned up and tidied up a little bit. So I think that's gonna be, and I have to dig a hole. Like I literally have to go out and dig a hole so we can move some plants around and put these damn air conditioners in. So that's going to be my weekend. So, and then I got to do some other stuff, some video work and stuff on the side. So if I get a chance to, I'm going to try to do some streaming on Monday for my day off. It might be a Monday night stream or something. And yeah, and then my wife is gone next weekend. So we'll probably have some stuff going on next weekend because why the hell not? Corey Brayshaw, good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Bluesmaster, welcome aboard. Vegas Flyer, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Anybody else we miss here? I think we got them all. Yeah. I misread the question. I missed a question. I'm not going to kill myself. Don't worry. Drew the Cessna pilot. Good to see you, man. Nah, it's fine. It's all stuff that's got to be done. I got to keep... if I don't keep busy, man, I spend the entire Sunday playing World of Warcraft and throwing out my back from bad posture. So, then I find myself in the position that I was in all week. And that's kind of that. Meet for 95. Yes, we're having a baby. We're having a daughter in November, so she's due to come on November 20th, and we got a lot of work to do before she shows up. A lot of work to do. Yeah. Excited to try Forza Horizon 4. I most certainly am, man. I cannot wait for Forza. That's gonna be real fun. We'll be playing that a lot. Trust me. Watch Cross. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? The route was just posted, so it'll show up here in a little bit. Anyway. I just popped the microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, let's say some thank yous, and then we'll get moving on today. So Alpha Bacon 56 here for 14 months. Just 14 months, baby. That was at 9 months. Alpha Bacon, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Daedalus here for 16 months. Says, g'day, cat. How's it going, mate? Time flies. Hey, man. Thank you very much, Daedalus. Happy Saturday to you, buddy. Cheers. Phil7488 is here for 7 months. Phil, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers, my friend. Uberbot, my buddy, here for 20 months. He says, but X-Plane is better because there are no installers. I know, man. Don't get me started. Uber, thank you very much for 20 months, man. Captain Chevy Rules here for 20 months as well. Need a bus driver hat. I have a boat captain's hat downstairs. Does that count for anything? Chevy, thank you very much for 20 months, man. 505 Northman's here for the first time. 505 Northman, thank you very much. Welcome to the Beer of the Mud Club. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. And last but not least, Ivan74 is here for 20 months. Ivan, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to y'all for showing up, too. I know you have lots of choices as to who you decide to watch stream flight simulators on a Friday night. I'd like to think that I'm the best choice. I'm going to stick with that, damn it. Oh, hey, guys. If you don't follow me on Twitter. So I went to the beer store today, and I found A10 Warthog Double IPA. So, of course, I had to grab this thing. It's actually not too bad. I had no idea what to expect from this. I mean, this is like the most hokey, like whatever. It's like it's already peeling off sort of can. Actually, I should save this. Oh man, I could totally save this label and do something with it. But I got 4 of these suckers. It's not a bad beer. It's brewed here in Massachusetts. But I saw it. I'm like, I have to have that. That's going to be the one we have tonight. Bert. Christian8727, good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, we're the boat captain's hat. I think it's down in one of my closets. I'll grab it for the next stream. Puff MTD123, good to see you, man. Wait till she's born. I know, man. I know. It's going to get real busy. Things are going to change. Ever have a Texas beer? I don't know that I've actually had a Texas beer that I can think of. I have no idea. You ever drink Fathead's Headhunter? I have not had that. No. I had a lot of different. There's so many craft beers out there. Like unless you're traveling a lot and have a lot of random microbrews and things like that. Like it's actually kind of tough, I find, to like just to try all these beers that people have had. But yeah, I do a lot of New England beers, man. I'm down on the New England stuff, especially around the Boston area because it's so easy to find that. But anyway, We'll talk about some beer more. We'll talk about some games later. For now, we're going to talk about this airplane right here. This is the FlightFactor A320 Ultimate in the JetBlue Airways retro livery. Interesting enough, I don't think JetBlue ever had a retro livery. I don't think they've been around that long, but it's okay. We'll let it slide. This is made by Mr. Cessna Rocks delivery. That's good stuff. The airplane itself is made by FlightFactor, and I have not flown this thing for a couple of months, actually. I was checking the streams, and I think the last time I streamed this was about 2.5 months ago. And we're going to be flying out of this. This is Dallas-Fort Worth. This is the, I think this is Tom Curtis's scenery. Like one of the last ones he's done. So Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. This airport is a pile of dog crap. I hate this airport. I got stranded here overnight a couple weeks ago, and I'm not happy about it, damn it. But we're here. We're going to fly out of here. We're going to make our way up from here to... It's production value. We're going to head up to Kansas City International Airport. So flying up there, it's a 400-mile jaunt to get our way up there. It'll be about an hour or so. And then make the turn in Kansas City, and then make our way up to the main event up here in Minneapolis. Minneapolis is the location of the VATSIM FNO tonight. So we're going to fly in there. I'm sure AJ will be our controller at some point. He's streaming already. And it should be a good time. The Minneapolis guys usually put on a pretty good show. They usually do a pretty decent job with all the frequency changes and the handoffs and kind of everything else. So when I saw that it was the FNO up there tonight, I'm like, we have to go. We have to go do that. So yeah, that's the plan. If you guys we're flying on VATSIM tonight, so if you want to tag along, please tag along. That's part of the reason why I do the VATSIM thing is so people can come along that don't use Pilot Edge. Yeah, Second Officer Steve here for 12 months. Second Officer Steve, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Glide Path, welcome aboard. Who else wishes there were IAEs or winglets on the FlightFactor 320? I couldn't care less. FBRZ Prince X, good to see you, though. Welcome aboard. Paddle out, welcome aboard. DFW has an intangible quality of something missing, but it's hard to articulate. It has all the basic... No, it doesn't have all the basic things. It doesn't have any food. DFW doesn't have any damn food. I swear. That's my problem with it. Piper the Hog, good to see you, man. The guy on YouTube that got me through the first 3 months of my daughter at home. Something or a cat, something or other. Oh, that's good to hear, Piper the Hog. How you doing, man? So yeah, this is the plane, man. Like I said, I haven't flown this thing for a while, so it's freshly updated. I think the nav data is updated too. That'd be the first thing that we have to check. But we'll get this thing up and running here. So we're gonna start with the 2 batteries. We'll go ahead and turn the sounds on. We are running the Blue Sky Star sound pack, latest version of those too. We'll align the IRSs. Actually, we won't do that just yet, will we? We have to get power into this sucker. So let's come on down here. Let's connect the ground power. There we go. External power can come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Set that over to nav. Good. Come on down here to the FMC. 16th of August through 12th of September. That looks recent to me. 180901. That is the right. So we got the right nav data. That's a good start. We'll go to the init page. First flight's going to be KDFW. We're taking that to KMCI. Do that. Do that. Iris. Ooh. This is new. Sure. Align on reference. Okay. So I'm assuming the IRS is doing its thing. That's a new set of steps that I've not encountered before. Probably because we're on nav mode up there, right? Yeah, so it's aligning. All right. So left panel's looking fantastic. We'll turn the pumps on and all that stuff in a little bit. Lights, bleeds, everything else is good. Anti-ice is where it needs to be. We will turn on the nav and logo lights. We'll leave everything else off. Seatbelt signs are off. No smoking sign is on. Emergency exit lights are armed. And on the right side, everything looks good there. Great. So, we're on VATSIM, and I don't think there's anybody online right now. X Squawk Box. Show who's online. No, there's nobody online. So we're not gonna be talking to anybody for a little bit here, which is fine. We'll go to 22.8 though, just in the meantime for CTAF.
Retard.
22.8. There we go, Mr. Fabiano. 19 months. Jeff, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Flying in your favorite neck of the woods, man. What are you doing? Are you flying tonight, Jeff? Gargoyle 19, good to see it. Good to have you here. Torpedator, welcome aboard. Depleted food warehouse.
Retard.
You can tell he's a pro. Dude starts with the batteries. Why wouldn't you start with the batteries? Guy in a plane, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Aviator Alexander, thanks for 4 months of support. Thank you very much. Cheers to you, buddy. I just apparently lost my chat room briefly. Packing for the cruise. Oh, that's right. Your cruise is coming up, man. Awesome, dude. Well, we're happy to have you here for the evening. While we'll keep you entertained while you're packing. Wolfie 2671, good to see you. Welcome aboard, Jeff. Enjoy your vacation, though, man. I'm insanely jealous. Insanely jealous. So we're JVU 717. Right there, like that. That's good. Okay, so we don't have any clearance to pick up because we're on VATSIM and there's no controller right now. So we'll just pop on down here and we'll start. I guess we'll start programming. So let's do this. First of all, I got a new iPad this week. It's a big iPad. I don't know how well this thing's going to fit in the cockpit. For visual reference, here's the old iPad on top of the new iPad. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. It is definitely much quicker, though. Much, much, much quicker. So let's get our charts closed up here. Get the flight plan transferred over to the sucker. There, we'll go to maps and the sim brief route of the day. It's going to be KD... Right there. KDFW, KMCI. So we'll do procedures, departure, and we're going to be on the Blue Co 8. Blue Co 8. We're taking that all the way to Tulsa, it looks like. We're going to plan for 17 right, and that's the route. Yes. Procedure. Oops, not approach, but arrival. Into MCI. We're coming in on the Jayhawk 6.
Retard.
And we're bringing that in from CNU. And we're planning for runway, I think 19 right. Where's the runway on sim brief? Really? Oh, there it is. I figured if I show you guys, I'll find it. All right, 19 right. And that's the route. Cool. Go to plates, add plates, Dallas Fort Worth airport diagram, and then we want the Blue Co 8. And the next one, Kansas City MCI. Oops, not that yet. We want to have the Jayhawk 6. And then we want to move that over there. Good. Fantastic. It's a big, big, big airport. All right, so let's go ahead and program that all in then. So we got that ready to go. Star Tim, thank you. Star Time, we're going to go with Star Time. Star Time, thank you very much. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. How you doing? Iowa Scotsman, good to see you, man. Jeff, I thought about you when I was planning this route out. I thought about St. Louis, but I'm like, you know what? We don't do Kansas City that often, so we're going to go to Kansas City. This is a very Jeff Favignano kind of... Well, this is the old Jeff Favignano. Now, the new Jeff Favignano is now on Pilot Edge and also flying down in Florida. Is different. All right, so 15 on the cost index. Our cruise level is going to be 350. 350. Good, good, good. Over the flight plan, KDFW, departure. Planning for 17 right. Right there. And we are taking the Blue Co 8. Blue Co 8. We're taking that to Tulsa. Insert that. Destination MCI. Arrival. Oh, what do we got for approaches there? I hadn't even thought about that. Let's see. The last waypoint is Noah's. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. So let's go procedure. Approach 19 right. Oh, nope. Back. There's an ILS. Nope. There's an ILS there. And we'll just call it vectors. That looks right to me. Oops, 19 right. Vectors. Add to route. There we go. All right. GPS prime. Hey, it aligned. Good. All right, so we're going to do the ILS 19 right. The Jayhawk 6 from CNU. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. That's a couple letters off from being a very different meaning. All right, go back to the unit page. Go to the right side here. Let's get people and fuel loaded in now. So come on over here. Go to fuel. Block fuel is going to be 8,500 kilograms. 8,000. Call the truck. Call the gate config. Call the cargo guys. There we go. We're going to call that 8,500 kilos. Set that. And go to passenger count. As far as the passengers go, on SimBrief, we're looking at 163 passengers and a zero fuel weight of 59.5. So 163, 30, okay, so full passengers, good. Go to cargo. So we want to have a zero fuel weight of 59.5. We currently have one at 56.3. So to get to the next value, we want to add 3.2. Good, 3.2. So 3.2 to whatever this is. So that's going to be 6.8. 6.8. Set that. Go to perf data. And our zero fuel weight is 59.4. 59 point, that's close enough. 59.49. That's 59.5, right? Ailerons neutral. Thank you for 7 months, man. Looks like the flyover states are going to be going to get flown over. Yes, they are, sir. Ailerons neutral. Thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate the 7 months. Trek channel, welcome aboard. Ray Sakama, good to see you, Trey. Hope you're doing well. You're here long enough, buddy. Patrick 88876, welcome aboard. Somewhere Simulated, welcome aboard. I saw HD Simulation in here earlier too. Welcome aboard, sir. Leon 85, welcome aboard. Liam 85, sorry. I think we got everybody for now. If I miss you, we'll get you in a little bit. All right, so that's that. So we can go back to FMC. Request the weights. 59.5, 27.2. Block is 8.5. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, block is 8.5. Right. That's a fuel weight. Oh, yeah, we have 144 minutes extra time. Okay. I got a little screwed up there for a second. Okay, that's good. We go to the perf tab now. VR, V1. So we'll call V1 139, VR 140, V2 144. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. That's good. We're going to go with 1/ on the flaps. And if we go to perf data, our flap setting is up 0.4. So 1/ up 0.4. We're going to flex it to 45. I don't think this gives... No, this one doesn't give us a flex. Actually, you know what? We'll flex it to 60. We got a lot of runway to work with here. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Everything's great there. Okay. Take that back to the init page. Or sorry. Yeah, we'll leave it on the init page for now. IRSs are aligned. That's great. Let's go overhead panel now. We're going to go master switch APU on. We'll start the APU. Okay. And we'll move ourselves to the APU panel here on the bottom screen. And the APU's there it is. Okay, flaps are open. There we go. The in percentage is starting to rise. So we'll get that APU online now. Back to services. Close all the doors. Close the doors. Remove the truck. Not that we can really see anything because the gates are in the way. That's okay. Rest assured that the doors were all open for a second.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this
thing. Hey, we've been here before, apparently. Who is that sexy guy? All right, that's good right there.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah, they'll fix the throttle. It's fine. I would have caught it eventually. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm actually pushing weather yet, so let's push the weather. And then let's set the time a little. Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay, we'll leave the time how it is. We're gonna set the time back though before we go to Minneapolis. So I'm not doing another night flight today. This is VATSIM, so we're gonna squawk 2000. And we'll do TARA, all of them on. Good. Let's brief this departure really quickly. We're going to fly the Bleco 8 departure out of Dallas-Fort Worth. It's going to be off of runway 17 right.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Okay, you can connect all you want. So we need to, let's see, intercept Spera on the 155 heading, of course. From there, J-Girl at above 5,000 feet and under 240 knots. After that, there are no other altitude or speed restrictions to worry about. There's no controllers on right now, so we'll just punch in our final altitude of 35,000 feet. And we'll be good there. 35,000 feet. Yeah. And let's grab the weather here at Dallas-Fort Worth. Actually, we can do it. We can grab it on FlightFactor. Maps.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, 1209, our 10-mile visibility, few clouds, 6,500, scattered 30,000, 35 centigrade, altimeter 2987. Cool. All right, 2987. Set. Let's go ahead and disconnect the external power, which it's already been. Fuel bleed can come on. Pumps can come on. Seatbelt sign can come on. Beacon can come on. Disconnect the park brake. We'll start pushing.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Yeah, we'll start with engine number 2 once we're going. And I'll be quiet for the start. Fly Purdue, good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy? What's the good word, Pete? There we go. All right, igniter on. Comes 2. That's my twin pushing us. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Should I get the 319 if I have the 320? No, probably not. Get the sound pack with the 320 instead. The 319's good. It just I don't think that it has a lot to offer over the 320, to be honest.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Park brake set. We'll start engine number 1.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
This is the FlightFactor A320 Ultimate. Okay, we almost have 2. There we got 2. Overhead panel, APU blink come off. APU can come off. We'll go nose lights to taxi. Everything else can stay where it's at.
Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
It's good. We will set our trims. What are the trims supposed to be? 0.4. Up 0.4. About right there. Let's go 1 notch flaps. Arm speed brakes. Auto brakes max. We'll do our flight controls. Sorry about that. Let's do this while we're at it. That doesn't do anything. Okay. It was a good thought. Right rotor's good. Left rotor's good. Get the stick on the table here. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. All the neutrals are good. All right. Let's go flying. We will take taxiway, I'm going to say Kilo. Kilo all the way to the end for 17 right. Park brake off. How do we get out of here? Guess we should have gone that way, shouldn't we? Whatever. We'll find a way. You have to go to third-party plugins and change it. Oh, okay. Probably not that, right? It's not. That's not. I don't think it works the same. Like this Blue Sky Star is different in the 320 than in other planes. Do 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 do. This is, of course, VATSIM. Okay, all green. Spot 43 with the weather. Here we go. We got our whiskey. Hey, Jeff, I don't know if you're still here, man. Check out my beer. Oh, you might have seen it in Discord. The A10 Warthog beer. Because why not? It's kind of amazing. Try the McDo menu. I will check it out here in a second. I'm not a big deal. Robsy, take it easy, buddy. How'd you get that? I have better pushback forever. Time for something new. Oh yeah. So Toto Rico put my voice in there, in whatever the latest update is. That's how I got that. But yeah, I mean, if you reached out to Toto, I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out. But yeah, you just have to you have to go through basically all the lines. I could probably, if you remind me something, I could probably send you the script, and then make the Opus files out of it. But anybody who downloads Better Pushback gets my adoring voice. You on Unicom? I'm on Unicom, yeah. You don't have to call anything on Unicom until you're like using a runway. Nobody cares on Unicom that I'm taxiing back to 17 right. So I'll let them know when I take off. Yeah, the thing is, like, you just have to make sure you get all the right, like, you have to get the script correct for them. I think there were like maybe a dozen sound files that I had to record for Toto Rico. But yeah, there's a lot of voices in there, and I can walk you through it sometime. But like, there's a lot of voices, and if you change the names of folders and whatnot, you can actually like take the European guys. Like, I've got Alan Aerosim Gaming. I've got him set as a US pushback agent, so I'll get him from time to time. But you can go in there and basically get all the European guys and all the Aussie guys and all the non-Americans too, and have them as part of your as part of your pushback suite. Ready the cat, good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Michael Nollenberg, welcome aboard. Think we got them all. All the cool kids. How we doing, man? 47 minutes, and we're gonna get out. Like, we're gonna get off the ground at 50 minutes. That's pretty good for us. That's pretty good tonight. Cessna 9DS, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope you were doing well, sir. Lisa George, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. We're on the first route here. Dallas, Fort Worth to Kansas City. Let's check the McDo now. McDo menu. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's the... I don't want to horse around too much in there. So I might screw something up. We'll just play at the we'll play at the audio and whatnot once I'm up in the air. All right. Take the hard right and the hard left. That's what she said. There's a shark fin up here I gotta look out for. Get our weather pop there. Get that thing out of the way. So I don't have to deal with that again. Here we go. Here he is right there. He's about to dip. He's about to disappear completely, but we'll give him a second. Give him way to you, buddy. KDFW on Lima giving way. Is there somebody else out there? All right, we'll give way to him. Apparently there's somebody taking off right now. Where's he at? What did he say? Is he gone or is he there? There was a guy right there. All right, he's lining up now. Go all the way down to Echo Fox. Take all this runway. That's how I roll. We'll give him a little bit of... We'll give him about a minute or so before I take off. Tigers 1904, good to see you. Welcome aboard. United Bill 36, good to see you. How's that Airbus? This Airbus is awesome. This is the best plane in X-Plane. KDFW, line up, runway 17 right. All right, let's go lights. How do I beep the flight attendants?
Approaching 17 right.
Position and wait. All right, there's somebody way out there. I think there's somebody on the runway right now. Oh joy. I love VATSIM. It's so good.
On
there he
runway
goes.
17 right.
Okay, he took off at 40, so 52, or sorry, let's say at 53 we'll take off. So we'll give him a minute, about a minute and a half separation. Star Tim, good to see you. I never get bored of this plane either. Firebird Who, welcome aboard. Fireburb Who, welcome aboard. Is this the old JetBlue livery? I don't know. Like JetBlue doesn't have a retro livery. Like I think they went for a retro style livery, but JetBlue's only been around since like 2000 or later. I'm on VATSIM, yes. Well, I think in DFW they use all three of these to get planes going. All right, 30 seconds and we'll go. We'll make Southwest 518 wait.
On runway 17.
Thank you.
Right. On runway
Thank you.
17. Right.
I appreciate that. J-Snap, good to see you, Justin. Yeah, it's a real livery. It's just like JetBlue never had a retro, like, they didn't have a retro livery because there's no retro planes for them. But yeah, it is a real livery. I've seen some pictures of it. All right, let's get going. Park brakes off. KDFW, take off. 17 right. I'll shut up now. Oh, good. He just took off. Man flex 60. Power set. Airspeed 100 knots. B1 rotate. Ah, crap. Cycle the auto throttle there because I messed up. Okay, positive rate gears coming up. Okay, climb thrust. Nose are over. Nice easy climb. After takeoff, gear up, lights are out. Disengage that guy. We can turn off the roaming turn off lights. We can turn off the taxi lights. Up we go. Slats in. There's a 240 limit, and we're looking for over 5,000 feet, which we should be able to do. No problem. Dennis on original, good to see you, man. You are part of the group. You're one of the cool kids. How you doing, Dan? Sammy97, good to see you. Blind Headshot, welcome aboard. Flight Sim? Pod Champ? Flight sims are cool, right? This plane is such a dream to hand fly. I might end up resetting the time on this. I think it's gonna be dark out by the time we get to Kansas City. We'll see what happens, though. All right, there goes our restriction now. We can go to 250. I love this plane so much. I love all these airplanes. I try not to fly bad planes, you know? Life's too short for that crap. I agree. Hi, I'm Marcus72. Thank you very much for 18 months, my friend. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we'll take it to 10,000 or so and then put the autopilot on. I mean, there's no real challenge here because the way the auto flight system works, or the fly-by-wire system works, like this is not a difficult plane to hand fly. All right, there's 10,000 feet. We'll go autopilot on. Beep the flight attendants.
Retard.
Go do your thing.
Retard.
Up we go. Homie Live US, thank you for 4 months of support. Says hi there. Hope you have a safe Labor Day weekend. That's the plan, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. How you doing? All right. How you doing, Patrick? Good to see you, man. How do I say that name? Meister Ifaviti. Meister Ifaviti. What cloud textures are you using? Stock. Default. I've not touched the cloud textures. Stock clouds. The weather is being generated by FS Global Real Weather. And yeah, that's about it. DFW. Is that DFW? No, that's Dallas Love. Oh, there's DFW right there. Love DFW. Stock textures galore.
Retard.
Somewhere Simulated, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Zesta, good to see you, man. Hello from Boston. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you were doing well. Boondock77, good to see you, Andy. How you doing, man? Benjamin Stubbs, 1 USA. Welcome aboard. It's going pretty well. We're just departing out of Dallas-Fort Worth here, making our way up to the lovely, lovely city of Kansas City. Kansas City is, of course, located in Missouri, not Kansas.
Retard.
And then we're going to go to Minneapolis for the FNO tonight. And it's going to be a proper gong show, I'm sure. Jacob Sacker, thank you very much for 19 months of support, man. Look how long we've been going. I know, man. It's crazy. Always love your streams. I always love having you here. Thank you very much, Mr. Sacker. I appreciate it. Cheers. Did you have issues with ortho on DFW? I don't have any ortho out here. I don't have any ortho covering any of the areas we're going to today. So that's why we're looking at default everything. We got somebody up there we're following pretty close to. Appears to be two guys right on top of each other. It'll be mighty inconvenient here in a second. We plow our way into them. But it's VATSIM, so who cares? I'm Southwest 518. What's the center frequency we go to soon? Probably Kansas City Center. It's going to be 3232. But I would just wait for a contact me from them. He'll tell you when he's ready to have you call. We're going to be at DFW here for a little bit. Probably at least 20 minutes or so. Do. Yeah. All right. How are we looking? Looking fantastic. Of course we are. Where's the sun at right now? Yeah. We'll see. We might I don't know. I hate doing all the damn night flights lately, but I'll let this one ride out in real time. I suspect the sun's going to be down by the time we get to Kansas City, but then we're going to go to daytime for the next flight. We'll see if we catch any of this weather here that's rolling into Minneapolis. All right, there's 18,000 feet transition, pulse for standard. Standard altimeter set. Up we go. Music Van for sure. Good to see you, man. I got 2 Points Hospital ready if there's a catastrophe. Dude, sorry about that. Everybody's playing that game right now. That's the inspiration for the title tonight. Nagy87, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? We'll do our best not to burnt too hard. Interior 24, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. 16 Gust 22 up there. Oh, man. Where are you from? I live in the Boston area. I'm originally from Indiana, but I live in the Boston area now. I've been out here for 10 years now, I think. A third of my life. Oh boy, I already started that crap.
Retard.
I'm good, I promise.
Retard.
Benjamin Stubbs at 1 USA. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Appreciate it. Dogs3447. Hello from Boston. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Yeah, so Dan, Music Man, what have you been up to, buddy? I haven't seen you for a long time. I see you in a couple streams here and there, but I haven't heard you on the network. I haven't seen you stream at all, that's for sure. Edward the Gamer YT, good to see you. Happy Friday. Here we go. Nice glamour shot there. I guess we can turn the lights off, right? That'd be the responsible flight sim thing to do. Then we'll go back out and look. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't have any flying scheduled this next week. I might try to do a lesson at some point this week, but with the way life is happening right now, I got to kind of cut back on the flying for a few weeks, just because it's been an expensive couple of months. So we're getting geared up for our next vacation, heading out of SoCal, Palm Springs area in I think 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks. So super excited about that. And getting ready for the baby stuff. Like I said, we're getting ready to clean out the bedroom. What's going to be the nursery. My wife wants to paint that, so we'll get it all painted, get it all ready to go, and get it ready for little baby Shuff coming up. Yeah, so I have a flight scheduled next Saturday, but right now that looks like it's in kind of limbo. The weather forecast is maybe a little bit on the iffy side when I was planning on going. But there is going to be a local air show, so I might go to the air show instead. If I can't make it up to see my friends in Vermont. Clocky180, good to see you, man. I'm watching 2 Boston streamers, you and EGSA. I have not heard of EGSA. I'll have to check them out. Send me the link, Clocky, in Discord at some point. Al Smoke T, good to see you, man. Teach it, making it through life, watching Drum Corps. Yeah, dude. Drum Corps was good this year. You are the best, my brother. Has broken his arm. Well, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Luis Manza, how you doing, man? Hello from Boston. It's good to see you, buddy. Where I lived, SLC KC, February, March, pick up my grandfather's Jeep that he's been giving to me and trying to fly. I'm going to be flying in a KC-135R, if you know what that is. I do, yeah. That's pretty cool. I think Steve-O won Knieva's latest video. He was doing a tour through a KC-135. I have no idea if that's the same model or not, but that it looks like a sweet airplane, man. You doing a stream on Monday for Labor Day? Why didn't you go to PAX West? I don't really do PAXs. I'll do PAX East occasionally just because it's here in Boston and it's local. But I've done so many gaming conventions over, like, generic gaming conventions that they don't really do it for me anymore. So I won't be making it out to PAX West. And am I doing a stream on Monday? I'm not sure yet. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done this weekend. So the stream would be like number 4 or 5 on my list of priorities of things that I can do. So yeah, I have no idea yet if I'm going to be live on Monday. I'll let you guys know in Discord if I am. Al Smoke Tea, thank you, man. Yeah, baby's due in November 20th. So we got a lot of stuff to do before then. Like I said, we got one more huge vacation that we're taking because the wife's family, friend of one of my wife's cousins, or like 3rd cousins or 4th cousins or whatever, is getting married. So the whole family's going to be getting together for this event, which should be pretty fun. But it is going to be a lot of traveling for the 2 of us in the meantime. Okay, here we go. 10,000 feet to go. We're still climbing. We're still looking okay up here. Good. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So I don't know about Monday. You ever been to Oshkosh Air Show? I was at Oshkosh this year. Hank Jag, welcome aboard. I went to Oshkosh all week this year. I was there Monday, Sunday technically, but Monday through Friday. And the show was awesome. I had a really good time. I was there working with Pilot Edge and volunteering my time to help out Keith and the folks in the Pilot Proficiency Center. Keep the simulators up and running. So yeah, it was fun. I loved it. I had a great time at Oshkosh, man. I met a lot of folks there too. Like there were actually quite a few fans of the channel that ended up finding me. So it was a good time. You're hitting the show next weekend. Nice, Andy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go check it out since the girls are out of town. Look below me. I see nothing. Are you passing me? Did you already pass me? I don't know. We'll find you eventually, I'm sure. You can put a link in chat. Yes. Oh, you put the link in sub chat. Okay, thanks. San Zenzo, welcome aboard. San Zenzo, welcome aboard. I don't know how you say that. A Smarts, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope some year they have either Flight Sim Con or Flight Sim Expo here in Phoenix. I wouldn't count on it, man. I know that Flight Sim Expo next year is going to be in Orlando, and I have no idea what I imagine. I would suspect that if Flight Sim Con happens, they're going to keep it up in or down in Dallas. That would make the most sense. Got a pretty good little train of guys going on here. I imagine that that Kansas City controller is like, oh no, what righteous hell has come upon me now? We're coming for you. We're coming for you, Odin. That's the greatest name right there. What's your name? My name is Odin, the god of death. I'm a controller on VATSIM. C1. Whatever that means. Oh, see, Benny H, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you for a while. 19 months. You get less for murder. Thanks for great entertainments and streams. Benny, thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Chili Willie's here for 8 months. How you doing, William? Hello, Ty. Hope you had a good week. Cheers. It's been a good week, man. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going pretty well. It's been a weird week, like I said. Talked about it earlier, but I think I threw my back out playing World of Warcraft on Sunday. So I spent the whole day. I spent the whole week sort of holed up in my office here. Couldn't really move, and then it was super hot, so I really couldn't move because I didn't want to move. So yeah, that's pretty much been my week. I went flying on Saturday. I did my long instrument flight on Saturday morning, and got that knocked out of the way. Actually, we'll pull it up here in a second. First of all, we'll say Chase Blickhan, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. How you doing? I appreciate it, man. My dog's name is Odin. I like it. So yeah, let's go look at some flights. Flight aware. Come in the cockpit here. Our way up. Let's see here. November 6453 hotel. So this was my flying, not this, but we went from Beverly to Lewiston. So we flew this leg IFR. We flew an ILS approach into Lewiston Airport here, which I hear Lewiston's got a pretty good barbecue place. So that's on my list of places to check out. So we made our way into Lewiston, and then we did a VFR, sort of pseudo VFR leg over here, and then we flew a GPS approach into Rockland, Rockland, RKD. Went in, had a tinkle, got some more water, and then flew back to Beverly from there. Knox County Regional, there you go. From Knox County back to Beverly, then we flew an IFR route here. So that was about, like I said, it was 2.9 hours of flying in the 182. It was busy. Like it was a busy. The controllers were super slammed all day, so it actually made for a really interesting training flight. But it was nice to get that out of the way. 250 miles or more. And then you have to go across. It has to be a cross-country flight, and you have to have 3 different kinds of approaches flown for it to be valid. So that was that was Saturday. That was a good time. I'm happy to have that done. So I'm down now to. Oh man, what are we down to on the instrument stuff? I can tell you how much money I got this broken way down. Opening flight training.xl. So I am now down to 7.6 instrument hours to go. So 7.6 instrument hours, only 4.7 has to be with the instructor. Honestly, I'll probably just do the whole time with the instructor because my safety pilot reserve has sort of run out. So it's going to cost me about $928 more for the flying portion of it, and I've already paid the instructor off for his portion. So this do that. Great. You pull you over there. Pull you over there. There you go. So that's the number I have left to pay for, because that's really what. Like, and then I got to pay for the check ride and all that stuff too. But that's different. Like that's sort of like how I looked at. That's how I looked at my private training, and that's how I've been looking at my instrument training. Has just been like, how much more money do I have to spend? Like, how much more side work and crap do I got to do to be able to pay this off? So, yeah, it's been all right. It's been pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting the instrument rating done. Like, I'm looking at going to see some friends next Saturday, and if I had my instrument rating, I totally wouldn't have any issues getting up there. But without it, it looks very likely that it's going to be a wash, just from low ceilings and whatnot. But you know, forecasts can change a week out. We'll see how things go. I wish I could do it that cheaply in Australia. Yeah, no kidding, man. Like the total instrument rating is going to end up costing me like $4 or $5 grand. Like, honestly, it's not a ton of cash, but a lot of that's thanks to Max. I did a lot of my hood time in his plane because he was building time for his own personal stuff, and had an opportunity to basically tag along, sit right seat, fly with the hood on, and we can both log time doing that then. So I did a lot of my instrument work in that plane, which was actually kind of cool because I got to do it all like flying real fast. So we did some approaches and holds and things like that, flying at 160 knots compared to doing it at like 110 knots in the Cessna, or 25, 130 knots in the 110 and the 172, or 130 or so in the 182. So like learning, like being able to say, okay, I can confidently fly these routes in a much faster airplane, like was good, was really good. But yeah, I mean it's not like it's if I hadn't done it that road, I think I heard that some other folks that have recently gotten their instrument rating spent, in the kind of $8,000 to $10,000 range. So sort of the same amount that would have been spent for the initial PPL as well. Minneapolis Center's a mess. Oh, I'm expecting it to be a proper gong show on the way up there. Yes. I think even Kansas City, I think we're about to really inundate these guys here with our with our group of 5 or 6 planes here, and then more guys behind us. So are these guys all going to MCI? No, they're not. These guys are going somewhere else. So inbound, outbound flight. So there's the 5 of us coming in. That guy's not going to be a problem. Where are those guys all going? All over the place, I guess. Huh. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. I got to step away for just a moment here. Before we get on board with Odin in Kansas City Center, I'm going to go use the little boys' room because it's that time of the night. So I'll be right back, folks. Don't leave. Please stay. Right back. Well, the MSP ground stop won't be an issue because we ain't gonna do a turn in in Minneapolis. I've learned my lesson about trying to do turns during FNOs. Kansas City will probably be bad enough. Let's make sure we didn't get a contact me. Nope. Giant 8824. Whatever. The controller downstream will work it all out. I'm not I'm not going to be super concerned about yeah, I'm not going to be super concerned about all that crap. I'm with the controller figured out. All right, we're up at cruise now. Seatbelt sign can come off. And we got, how long do we have to top it? Oh yeah, we got 160 miles, so about 15 minutes or so until we're at top of drop. 38 minutes left in the flight. Dude, the new iPad is so fast. It's crazy.
Retard.
Coast Pilot here for 16 months. I joined the stream and there was no pilot. Oh no. Ghost Pilot, thank you very much for 16 months, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Who's flying the airplane? Thinking about starting the install, then hit Trillium after the flight stock up on the girls away, and then the show Sunday with the little guy. Nice, Andy. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. So yeah, we'll probably meet up with some folks down there too. If anybody's in the Boston area and wants to meet up at Trillium next Saturday, let's make it happen. Slim WP1, good to see you, man. Where'd you get the livery? Cessna Rocks livery. Just go Google Cessna Rocks liveries and you'll find his website and you'll find this livery. Because it's pretty sweet, isn't it? It's okay. Giant 8824 got a long flight going on. Where's he? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, he's not flying to our airport. Okay. Got it. Whoever Southwest 518 is, you don't have a flight plan filed. That's going to cause you some grief here once you get into KC Center. Just so you know. Winds at Minneapolis are 1709, gust 22. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's going to be pretty bonkers out there. Like, just looking at the weather. There's a cell here, and this thing, I think this thing has been pretty much sitting in place for the last hour or so. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, it's moving casually to the northeast. So unless anything decides to form here to the west, like this really I don't think is going to be that much of an issue. It'd be more of a problem if we were coming up here to like Duluth or whatever. Like I think Duluth is going to be in bad shape here pretty soon, just given how that's moving. But Minneapolis looks like it'll be fine. Just maybe windy. What are they reporting? 1509 gust 20. I think is what you just said 27 minutes ago. Few cogs 5,000, scattered 15, broken 25. So yeah, they'll be like it's going to be a VFR approach, just maybe a little bit windy and gusty. But honestly, like these airliners can handle it just fine. It's no big deal. About $1 for every time a passenger asks me who's flying the plane. When I go for a toilet break, I'd be watching this on my private Caribbean island. I love it, dude. Airlines Neutral, what kind of plane do you fly, man? I don't think I knew you were an airline pilot, or that you were a commercial pilot at least. I knew you're building an airplane. Got to be careful with the Airbus. It can legally crash after 15 minutes if the pilot does not show up. Has a mind of its own. I can see that. All right, 32. Here we go, guys. Let the fun begin. 32.
South 80, Commander Common 19, 503
Uh-oh. The audio's set up wrong. Oh no! That's a problem. There's my transmit button. Okay. Who was this anyway? This is what, KC Center? Kansas City Center, good evening. JetBlue 717, IFR 350, or sorry, level 350. I was like trying to combine.
717, Kansas City Center, Clark 2163.
2163, JetBlue 717. Clear. 2163.
Please jump out. I'm sorry, 4 star miles southwest of Hotel War and same Mach number.
Yeah, here comes the separation. Computer Flying, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. How you doing? Gregorian, welcome aboard, man. Happy Friday, you sir. Have a safe Labor Day weekend, you as well. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Gregorian.
1550, radar contact about
Flyboy
30 miles
F117,
southwest
welcome
of
aboard.
VOR. Same Mach number.
JetBlue 717 Mach 0.78.
Kilo 717, Roger.
I don't know if he asked.
It's almost 1555.
I don't know if he actually asked for me. I'm just like, oh, okay. Nobody else is talking, so I will. BJ Richwine, how you doing, man? Phil, it's good to see you, buddy. Cheers to you, man. Happy Friday. Phil, next time I'm in Fort Wayne, we got to get together. I haven't seen you in like, I don't think, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm having connection issues, I think, with you, but I'm sitting here for my...
Coco Flash 30, good to see you. Happy Friday. So we are 32 minutes or so out.
For central spacing.
Yeah, it's going to slow me way down, too.
Alright, 0.75 spacing, 1555.
I think I overtook somebody. I overtook 1225, who was above me and behind me, so we might be able to see him. No, why would we? He's somewhere. Oh, there he is. I can barely see him. There he goes. So we overtook one. I suspect we'll get a speed restriction here next. But actually, maybe not. 1225 might get a restriction. Since we're past him and there's not a lot of guys up in front of me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Chris is in town right now. Yeah, I know. I'm meeting up with I'm meeting up with Chris in SoCal in a couple of months here. It's funny. All of my friends from back home, the only time I meet up with them is when we are like elsewhere in the country nowadays. We almost never meet up in our hometown. He just dropped you to 7.5 here in front of me. Oh.
Back home, you want to meet up with them.
Okay. Yeah. You don't say. Please tell me more. I'd like to subscribe to your newsletter, sir. Be the Gamer 2YT. Good to see you, man. Hello from Boston. Well, the Boston area. If you're from Rhode Island, I can't say I'm from Boston. I'm from the North Shore. How are you doing, man? I'm assuming it cooled off very nicely down in Rhode Island as well.
JetBlue 717, maintain Mach 7.5 for spacing.
Mach 0.75, JetBlue 717. All right, Mach 0.75. Intervene on that. Let the sucker slow down a little bit here. That's of course going to do a number on our speed, but we'll be okay. And if it were Max, if Max was the one that was told to do that, he'd say unable, sir. That puts us out of the envelope. Brian Vink, good to see you, man. Can't talk because my parents are sleeping. It's all good, dude. Happy Friday. Well, thanks for joining us at least.
Aircraft calling, you're on variable use, please.
Be his 61. Welcome aboard. I live in Lawrence, Kansas, right under the Jayhawk 6 arrival. Have yet to download the Ortho. Nice. Yeah, if I had thought about this further ahead of time, I would have gotten the Fork Boy Ortho at least. It doesn't cover up to Minneapolis, but I would have at least had. I would have had Kansas City covered.
127.8.
Oh, not building a plane. Okay, sorry. I haven't got the patience or skill to do that. I fly the A320. I must be thinking of somebody else then.
The city center 2057 heavy, was that for me?
Pick a 5 string. Good to see you.
Connect Chicago Center 127.8.
So yeah, that's
Chicago Center 127.8.
yeah, it's been a busy. It's been a week. No, I wouldn't say it's been a busy week, but it's been a week. This coming week is going to be a busy week. A lot of stuff going on now. End of the summer, we're going to hit the ground. Oh God, what was his call sign?
South 518, Kansas City Center, squad 21.
Southwest 518. Great. Oh yeah, he's one of our guys.
2124.
All right, so similar sounding call signs on here. David Zakop, it is me. It's you. It's me. That's cool. Stock clouds. I haven't done any modifications to them. I don't have any cloud textures or anything like that on. The only thing I'm running is I have FS Global Real Weather is generating the actual weather.
And then those,
So FS Global Real Weather just sits here and runs, generates a METAR file, pushes it out to the sim, and then tells the sim to reload the METAR file. But yeah, these are all just stock clouds. And they're okay. Like they definitely look, I think they look totally fine. X Enviro looked better, but yeah, the wind situation was bad. The low visibility stuff was pretty bad. Like there was enough stuff about X Enviro that really bothered me that I was just like, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, back in the heat next week, no kidding. Miles ahead, good to see you. Welcome aboard. I'm doing very well, man. How are you, Miles? So yeah, what else is going on? Not much, man. So we were talking about World of Warcraft earlier. Somebody was asking my character and all that. So I'm playing. I'm on the U.S. side. I play on the Thrall server on Horde. I have a little gnome rogue. He's item level 330, maybe 330, 331 ish right now. Having a lot of fun with it, man. I don't know, for anybody who hasn't played WoW in a while, the new expansion is really good. Like the story stuff is very, very well done. The changes they've made to combat mechanics and kind of overworld, like the old daily quest kind of stuff. Like a lot of that is really, really well done and very, very refined from the last expansion. So I've been enjoying the hell out of WoW. It's the game I go back to. I go back to that whenever I need to sort of turn the brain off. And like when there's a lot of stuff going on in life and whatnot, I just need that sort of relaxing, like I'm going to go do basically nothing for a couple of hours. Like I'm going to do something, but I'm going to do nothing with minimal engagement to my brain. But it's a good way to hang out with some of my buddies and whatnot. I've got a whole group of friends that like that's the kind of stuff they play that I met years ago through other MMO games. So we all met through Final Fantasy 14 originally.
After that, cross, I think that's a waypoint at 12000.
What is he assigning? It's like Jayhawk at 12,000, so we'll plan for that.
840, it's Rock Romeo, Uniform, Golf, Bravo, Bravo.
Okay, Jayhawk 12,000.
Yeah, I got it. Flagship 840.
So we'll plan for that. That moves our top of descent forward a little bit, but not too much. So he just gave 12,000 in Jayhawk to somebody else. If we look at the, if we actually look at the departure here, or the arrival here, you'll see that right here is where that expect is. So basically, that's just plan for that to be the case, and then in from there. So actually, it's probably Rugby. We're landing south, aren't we? That's wrong. Hang on. Let's go back into that. Now that I'm looking at the chart, I realize I'm an idiot. MCI. See, nope. I don't want Midway. See, Addons. Of course, it doesn't have anything, right? What's Kansas City doing right now? 160 at 17. So they're landing south. Okay, so I misspoke on that. The instruction is going to be cross Rugby here at 12,000. So we'll plan for that. So I'll do that. Scroll you down a little bit. Find Rugby right there. Rugby at 12,000. Insert.
And finish up the City 800 looking for turns direct to Iowa City due to weather.
City 800 clear to Iowa.
Make Iowa City Southwest 8800.
What do we direct to now? Should still be direct CNU, right? So if I go manage mode. Yeah, okay. All right, so that moved our top of descent forward if we start planning for that. He'll give us that actual instruction here in a second, though. Possum One, thank you very much for 5 months of support. Says greetings and happy Friday from hot and humid North Carolina. Send some of your fall weather this way. You can keep the humidity, you can keep the heat, okay? Possum One, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate your 5 months. Can't be a 608. Good to see you, man. How you doing? I'm doing very well. Cyan Sweeney, welcome aboard. Since the latest X and viral updates ruined visuals performance, stock X-Plane is the way to go at the moment. I agree. You should look at the IAE mod when flying airlines that use IE engines. I don't care. I know that some people really get into their engines. I honestly make a little bit of a mockery of the whole thing. I really don't care about the engines, though. It's just not important to me. We could just not look at the engines and it won't matter, right? Thomas Andrews, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Where are we flying? We're flying into Kansas City right now, Be the Gamer. So we're going to fly into Kansas City and then make our way up to Minneapolis after that. As I think we've got almost, it feels like almost as many planes going into Kansas City right now as we do Minneapolis. So thank you all for coming in and joining me tonight. We'll make this VATSIM controller wish that he hadn't chosen tonight to log in. There's definitely still more Minneapolis guys. I know that's a hyperbole, but I bet like they have a ton of controllers on. They have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centers. 6 centers, 5 approach controllers, and then tower ground and delivery. So like they have a ton of controllers on at the moment. I actually thought about Chicago originally, but Chicago Center is never online. Why does VATSIM sound poor compared to PE? It's because of the voice codec they use. So VATSIM is using the Roger Wilco codec from literally from the 90s, which is not a very good codec. And Pilot Edge is based off a TeamSpeak codec, like Speaks codec, I think, which is, you know, modern and new. So it's just it's a difference. It's a difference in the voice codec that they use. VATSIM. Hopefully, at some point, VATSIM updates the damn clients. Padawan, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Padawan. Has been a very long time. Happy Friday. Yeah, AJ's. I know AJ. Yeah, AJ's definitely one of the controllers. I've been waiting for another VATSIM FNO just to fly with you. All right, man. Well, hop into Kansas City. We'll be at Kansas City here in 20 minutes. And then from there, we will head up to Minneapolis. So this is the longer of the 2 flights. I know that when we get to when we do the Minneapolis flight, it's going to be very, very, very busy. A lot of chaos, a lot of radio chatter, a lot of radio comms and whatnot. Good. Air Force One going to Minneapolis. Fantastic. That's what you want to see on VATSIM. This is Air Force One coming in for a priority landing. I hit puberty tomorrow. I love VATSIM. Rory Hand, good to see you, man. Chaos MC, welcome aboard. Codec is old. If you have a decent mic, it's not too terrible to understand. It's still old. I've been told actually that I sound like crap on VATSIM, so I have no idea what dictates good and bad on that. Excited for POSCON. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't really get too excited about things that are I don't get too excited about things that are in progress or sort of I don't get excited about wishy-washy things that are in the works. Like they have yet to deliver anything. So when they deliver something, we'll check it out and we'll see. The best thing to come out of the whole POSCON thing is that they'll force VATSIM to, you know, update some stuff and sort of get their act together. Okay, we need our descent here fairly soon, so let's go Prague.
Kansas City Center, this is American here with you, flight level 370. We are 25 miles south of Tulsa VOR following the
21 miles ago.
Emergency, Kansas City Center.
Okay, let's go. I
Block
know there's a can't be a 608. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, man. Cheers to you. I do appreciate it.
2141 for American.
Has Logan, good to see you, man.
2136 for American.
Baxter, good to see you. Pato N, if you have a question, go ahead and ask.
Contact 12
I'll do my best to answer it. We're gonna get really busy here in a second, though.
Copy, thank you.
Okay, so let's get
1555 crosswalk B, how to maintain 12000, Kansas City altimeter 2985, and you can resume normal speed now.
85, 29 Celsius, 16017. Transition 18,000, approach speed 141. It's good. Decision height is going to be 200 AGL. Okay. Kansas City. That's not what I want to do. Kansas City Center, JetBlue 717, request lower.
Table 717, crosswalk B, maintaining 2000, Kansas City altimeter is 2985.
Rugby 12,000, JetBlue 717. All right, 12,000. So we are
518 sim, October.
5 out. So we'll go ahead and push in. That's going to put us now into a...
Table 717, can resume normal speed now.
Normal speed, 717. Okay. So we're now, by pushing it in, it's going to put us into a nice 1,000 foot per minute descent. So we capture the VNAV path.
There's 6,800 going to 15,000.
You've also been told to resume normal speed, so we can push that button in right there. That'll let us speed up just a little bit here on the descent. And down we go.
310 Southwest 15.
Okay. Ducky 3331, good to see you. All right. I've heard in some comms, the ground controller asks if you cleared onto the ramp. How do you know you communicate to ground as well as the apron at the same time? So VATSIM does it kind of weird. Like VATSIM at some airports, they have the ground controller act as sort of a pseudo ramp controller. And he's mostly doing that to be like flow control, to control when guys are pushing back and when guys are going. The rule in the U.S. is that if you are in a non-movement area, you do not need to speak with ground. There are ramp controls that exist on a lot of the ramps at the bigger airports, but those aren't simulated on VATSIM. So the hard and fast rule is that until you enter a movement area, you don't actually have to ask for permission and speak with ATC and whatnot. Like you can just go. Now, like I said, there are some airports, like Boston is an example of an airport on VATSIM that doesn't necessarily adhere to that. They kind of do their own thing and they say, well, you got to call clearance delivery for your clearance to push. And that's a very sort of European mindset. I'm not really sure why they do that. Grau Adler, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. So, I mean, when in doubt, I just push, man. Like they'll say in the ATIS if they want you to contact, or they'll say in the ATIS or they'll say in the clearance if they want you to contact the approach controller before pushing. Otherwise, you can just push. As long as you're not pushing onto an active taxiway, you can just push and start. Pull up to the edge of the movement area, and then you're good to go. Like just pull up to the edge of the movement area, and it's you call up and be like, hey, I'm ready to go, and off you go. Yeah, no problem, man.
So it's 518 cross rock BM 12000.
Yeah, I figured he meant IRL. So yeah, IRL. It's, IRL. We're gonna fire up on the ramp, and then I'm gonna call the ground controller as we're getting to the edge of the ramp, or I'll call him from the ramp, like and be like, hey, like I'm ready for taxi, whatever. Like it depends on the airport. If you're at a Class C airport or Class B airport, you have to call up clearance delivery first, get your clearance, your flight following, all that stuff worked out, and then you can call up ground and go. Class D airport, you just start up, go to the edge of the line, and say, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to go. And if they have time, they can work it out. They'll work out your they'll work out your flight following or your clearance. Otherwise, they'll say, hey, be on your way, have fun. You know, if we recommend you contact this approach controller. Starting training on IAD ground, and the ramp is only simulated during events. Ground doesn't control the ramp. There you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. Thanks, Ducky. How you doing, man? Kevin G14, we're flying into Kansas City right now. We took off out of Dallas-Fort Worth. We're making our way to Kansas City. It'll be a nice sunset approach. It'll probably be dark out by the time we get down there. Sure, it'll be dark out by the time we get down there. And then we'll make it daytime again for the next flight. I don't think we'll need terrain radar, but we'll turn it on anyway.
American 3, same lock number.
Sirius Max, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, Max? Happy Friday, sir. Max went gambling today.
American 3.8. I'm sorry, American 7.
American 3, I'll maintain lock 0.75.
Did a tower tour of White Plains. Of course you did. How was that?
0.75 for
By chance, would any of the audio visual, by any chance, would any of the audio or visual that you've got available for transfer of some sort? I don't know what you're asking, Grau Adler. If you're looking, I don't know if you're looking for advice.
Maintain flight level 230.
Squirrel, it's good to see you, man. How you doing, Paul? Cheers, buddy. Happy Friday. Making our way into Kansas City for the to get set up for the FNO tonight. FNO tonight is up in Minneapolis. So once we get to Kansas City, we will make the turn real quick, probably refresh the beer, and then go to Minneapolis. Should be a good time. Have audio or visual that you have available? Oh, yeah. I can send you all that, Grau Adler. Yeah. Shoot me a message on... shoot me a message over on Discord, and I will get that available to you, man. Yeah, I can just zip... I think I have it all zipped up for Alan anyway. But I can get you all that stuff, no problem. Because I took maybe 60 or 70 pictures, and then I have the recording of your takeoff and whatnot, too. So, yeah, we can do that.
Actually,
Inebriated pilot. That's my kind of name. What kind of beer are you drinking? I'm drinking a double IPA. It's a double IPA called the A10 Warthog. I couldn't figure out why it's called the A10 Warthog. Bert. But it is. So I had to buy it. It's brewed here locally in Massachusetts. Brewed and bottled by the Opa Opa Brewing Company in Williamsburg, Massachusetts.
It's
pretty good too. I think it's pretty strong. It doesn't have a percentage on it. That's usually dangerous. Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh no. Can you guys? If I can't read that, have I get it close enough? No, not really. It's 11%. Yeah, it's good beer. I'm enjoying it. Mick Tryon's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Toby and I just showed up there, shot the breeze with the guys. Nice, dude. Are you able to take any pictures or anything? That's pretty cool, man. If only Chili were old enough to drink. I know, right? All right. Down we go. Turn the sounds up a little bit for you. It's pretty. I'm getting a little tired of like sunset flights though. I forget somebody was talking about this the other day. And we were lamenting the fact that like everything is a sunset flight, it seems, with people lately. He's got a space here pretty well. Kansas City coming in. A group of 5 of us here. So I'm right in the middle. That's nice.
2115, contact Seven Center 134.25.
ATC's not happy with you. What'd you do?
34.25 Southwest Road.
How old did it need to be the drink in the U.S.? 21.
201 with you, flight level 350, just passing over the Tulsa VOR.
21 in the U.S. For better or worse. All right, let's grab Addons. Kansas City Addons 2837. HF2. $28. 37.
We expect visual approach runway 19 left, 19 right.
Works for me.
Simultaneous approach.
Okay. Kansas City Information Whiskey? Hell yeah. Yada yada. 16017. That's pretty strong. No, come back. Come back. 10 mile visibility, scattered 3900, 29 Celsius, temperature 2985. I'll check in here in a second.
JetBlue 717, connect Kansas Bridge 120.95.
20.95, JetBlue 717. Thanks for your help, man. We'll see you.
Yep.
Yep. Two. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's try this again. Should we tune in the right radio? 2095. There we go.
Runway heading 100 vector to final approach course.
Oh boy, this guy sounds like he sounds like
Alright,
he's...
heading 00, effective final flight support.
Alright, let's finish getting this here. Visual, 19 left, 19 right, simultaneous approaches and usage, yada yada yada. Don't care about any of that other crap, man. Good, great. Delta 213, good to see you, Nico. How you doing, man? I do the FNOs once in a while.
Delta 5055, send a maintain
2985. I do it once in a while.
11,000.
I don't make a habit out of it, but I generally, it's generally, you know, a gong show, but it's all right. Kansas City approach. Good evening, JetBlue 717, 17,400 descending, 12,000 at Rugby, and we've got whiskey.
JetBlue 77 sync through whiskey, approach me 19 right.
We'll expect that. All right, expect the visual 19 right. That's good. I had the ILS plugged in. We'll use that as our backup. Bring the lights on. Seatbelt sign, come on. Start bringing ourselves in. I always thought you were too cool for that. Well, I mean, normally I am. We do them once in a while. No reason not to change it up occasionally.
Maintain 17, they're not superior to advise.
What is the significance of the stress SIA in the radio calls? It's just us being stupid. Like, it's literally just people being dumb. There's no point whatsoever.
Cleared ILS 19 right, maintain. I'm sorry,
We get some pretty expressive SIAs here, though, once in a while, man.
160 for that right turn, and clear for the ILS approach. Action report.
Wayne 7154, good to see you.
54 flying 360 to
Locian, welcome aboard. FCC Mac, welcome aboard. It's good to see y'all.
360 and 8,000.
Do 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 do.
518 Kansas approach, roger. You have whiskey and expect visual approach and 19 right.
We'll expect the 19 right.
Tell him you have whiskey. Tell him you have whiskey. You have whiskey. Come on. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. Pull the microphone out there.
NOAA's heading 010 and it's going to maintain 7,000.
Okay, so 210 knots at NOAA's.
010, 7,000.
Shouldn't be an issue. Expect further descent here soon.
54, turn left heading 340.
So, So approach has got us all the way down on the ground at Kansas City. It looks like there is no tower control, no ground control. So this is who we got. Trip Taker, good to see you, man. Vega Blue Sky, welcome aboard. We are doing very well, Vega. Thank you for asking, man. How are you? NASCAR, good to see you, man. I'm doing well. Happy Friday. Tubby Tarhead, welcome aboard. Just joined the stream. I see your in description. You fly from BVY. I do.
Clear to land with 16017.
I do fly in Beverly.
Right away and 16 right. Flash should be.
I can kill that. Yeah, I fly with North Shore Aero Club. We have our 3 airplanes down in the south side of the field, or east side of the field, I should say, near the tower. Is good stuff. Why does Cat drink on stream? Because he can't waste ketchup drinking time to catch up the break. Assume others have legally started drinking at 18. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, like this is pretty much the only night of the drink, or only night of the week where I have a couple cocktails. And I've never been drunk on stream either. I just want to throw that out there.
Just to confirm,
Having a good time.
160.
Okay, there's 12,000 feet. Get ourselves 270 knots, and then we should slow down for NOAA's. 210 knots is what we're shooting for at NOAA's.
Roger that.
Expect further descent here in a few seconds here. Out of NOAA's are going to be 010.
Delta 1555, reduce speed to 210.
NASCAR, you missed most of the first flight, so we're making our way into Kansas City right now. And then from here, we're going to make our way down to the FNO, or up to the FNO, I should say, in Minneapolis. Another hour or so long flight. You're out of Bedford, East Coast. Nice, dude. 11,000, JetBlue 717. 11,000. We need more drag, sir. All right. It's doing the dive and drive thing, man. We don't need to go down quite that quick. We'll do 1,000 feet per minute here. Now we should see the speed coming back in a moment. Any second now. There it goes. Now it's coming back. That'll probably bring us down to green dot speed too, so we can probably activate approach mode in a moment.
Traffic 1 o'clock and 8 miles east. 737. He'll be turning eastbound. He'll be traffic.
Keep an eye out for these guys.
Traffic 1555.
Oh, 1555, roger.
Okay, auto brake's low. Arm speed brake. Good. Turn all the lights on now.
And Kansas City approach. Good evening, Southwest 992, ready?
Southwest 92, Kansas City approach, 5x5.
Okay. So yeah, that's 210 or so. 210 gets us right around green dot speed. So we'll just leave it there. The next step will be to activate the approach mode.
American 1550.
Then we can start bringing it down from there.
Flight 160 intercept.
Rudy, I'm good to see you, man. How you doing? As a new daddy, I want to ask you something before you go live. You make arrangements with the wife to see the ship for the night. So, Nico, our child's due in November, but we have talked about it, and yeah, we've talked it over, and she's gonna end up, her mother will end up taking the baby.
7,000.
7,000, JetBlue 717. Her or her mother will end up taking care of the baby on Friday nights, because this is one of those things that we want to kind of keep going. Number one, it generates some revenue, and number two, it's sort of my sanity to do this every Friday night. But yeah, we're gonna find a way to make it work. We've had a lot of discussions around that kind of stuff, that's for sure. Just working out all the details.
55, turn right heading 060, and just make sure you
Briggsy, good to see you, man. Haven't got any add-ons. We'll buy them after all the standard add-ons run with X-Plane 11 then. All the add-ons, yeah, all the standard add-ons. If they say they run with X-Plane 11, they run with X-Plane 11. J10GB, good to see you. Justin, how you doing, man?
55, Roger. Follow the 737.
Bill 4LE, thanks for the host. How you doing? Beg the egg, welcome aboard.
100.
100, Delta 1555.
All right.
American 1554, descend and maintain 3.
All right, there's 10,000 feet. Lights good. Sit down. Okay, come down.
1554, Roger. Clear visual approach, only 1 center right, and maintain 170 knots or greater until advised.
All right, let's go down here. Actually, we'll leave the approach phase off. We'll leave 210 knots on. And we're going to start looking for traffic out there.
Delta 1555, follow that 737, clear with approach, only 1 center right.
I will follow the 737 and refer for the visual 19 at 1555.
JetBlue 717, descend and maintain 4th.
4,000, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717, turn 10 degrees left.
10 left, 717.
JetBlue 518, descend and maintain 7,000, depart NOLA's
All right,
intersection.
20 or 1,200 is about the best I can get without adding flaps.
10,000, then...
Just keep her down nice and easy here. Down we go. Agree, do the same. I even go live after putting the baby to bed or make arrangements with the wife. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're excited. First baby. Probably the only baby, to be honest. It's going to be a very, very big life change, I know. We're trying to chat and, you know, make sure we understand and we're on the same page as much as possible. You just do what you can.
All right, we'll maintain...
Ultimately have no idea what to expect.
No problem. American 1554.
Okay.
Kansas City departure, Delta 7286, trade taxi, 19 right. Delta 7286, Kansas City approaching 19 right, taxi.
He's going to probably turn me in here fairly soon. Got this like low wispy layer here. That's probably traffic over there to follow. Yeah, so there's a guy right there.
JetBlue 717 traffic 2 to 3 o'clock in about 8 miles A320 turning final or on final for 19 right.
Traffic inside JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717 follow the Airbus clear visual approach 19 right.
Clear visual approach behind the Airbus 19 right. JetBlue 717. Okay, so activate approach mode. We're gonna put the localizers on here. Disconnect the autopilot. It's my airplane now. I'm the captain now. Airport elevation is 1,000 feet.
You're gearing down to 4,000.
Let's go 1 notch flaps.
Delta 1555, hold 170 knots till 5 mile final. Thanks for keeping speed up.
All right, 170 to 5 miles. That's 1555. No problem.
Nice easy turn here. Turn the flight director off.
Delta 1555, number 2, following at 737, 1 mile final, running 19 right, clear to land with 16017.
19 right, clear to land, number 2, that's 1555.
Okay, that's my traffic right there. So he's 5 miles. He's 5 miles out. Let's get ourselves a nice wide base here. Let's find the traffic. Let's find the airport. There's the airfield. There's the traffic. So we'll just keep ourselves on a nice long base here. Let him get some distance in front of us.
Just confirm that was Southwest
before I cut this. Before I cut this corner.
Yes, Roger, 992.
Southwest 992,
Goes up a
Kansas
little bit.
approach, 1 minute left, taxi Delta and Foxtrot, 8 information Whiskey's current, international number 2985.
Alright, over to 19 left, via Delta, Foxtrot.
Let's get the nose up. We'll get that speed back some more here.
Southwest 992.
We're above the glide slope, but that's okay. Just want to get my next knots of flaps out. Flaps 2.
JetBlue 717, number 2, following the A320 on a 4-mile final, runway 1 and a right, clear to land with 1017.
Good land 1 and a right, number 2, JetBlue 717. One. Come on, give me 3 green. There, get on 3 green. Flaps 3. Overshot the final a little bit there. It's all right.
JetBlue 717, maintain 170 knots to 5-mile final.
170 knots, 5-mile final, JetBlue 717. Got to throttle off. My throttles.
American 5054 taxi to parking via Alpha and Mike.
Throttle off. Come on.
Double 518 in traffic, about 1 to 2 clocks, about 7.
Little high, it's all right.
7 on the right base, 1 and a right, 5,200.
Traffic is down. Just over the numbers, it looks like. Flaps 3. It's 5 miles right there, it looks like. No, I don't want that. No, go away. All flaps are full now, okay.
Double 518, flying
All right.
040, back to Bridgeport.
What is our approach speed? Alright, we're good. Gear down 3 green, flaps down and indicated. Auto brakes set. Speed brake is set. Lights are set. Runway's in sight. Clearance has been received.
Flying 110.
And the runway's clear. I got one red, 3 white. 2 white, 2 red.
Look, 50.
1,000.
1,000's checked.
5. Roger, taxi to Terminal Charlie via Alpha and Delta.
Alright, Terminal Charlie via Alpha Delta.
Approaching 19 right.
Delta 518 traffic, follow 737, 2 o'clock, 5 miles, 4,400 for runway 19 right.
We're a little low. It's all right. I never pretend I know what the hell I'm doing.
Follow him, clear approach 21 right.
Visual 198.
Gear, flaps, let's land.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 5.
Versus out.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Decel.
So aircraft on 3 extra now current international altimeter 2 center E3 with 17016.
Okay, made no braking. When the reverse is in, let it roll out a little bit. JetBlue 717, clear Alpha 6.
JetBlue 77, Roger, where do you park?
We'll do terminal. We'll say terminal C.
JetBlue 77, else block, say again.
Terminal C, JetBlue 717.
W717, text Terminal Charlie, Alpha and a Delta.
Terminal Alpha Delta, JetBlue 717. We'll see in a few. Okay.
Southwest 518, number 2, following 737, 4 mile final, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land.
All right. Flaps are in. Speed brakes in. Auto brake is off. And the landing light's off. Bring the strobe light off. There's the taxi. APU master on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the start button. Bring that on. We take this down. Did I go around? Nah, dude. We didn't go around.
I'm not sure if I gave you a speed restriction.
Pilot Meister, good to see you. We're on the first flight of the night. It's going to be a very different flight for the next one, that's for sure. And we're going to do it during the day, too, because I'm tired of this night crap. I mean, it's pretty, but I'm tired of night flying. Summer Simulator, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Dude, my taxi lights are on. Like, that's the taxi light off. That's the taxi light on, right? Let's just turn all the lights on, whatever.
Retard.
All the lights are on. They aren't very bright. All right. Space Dandy 2220 or 2299. Thanks for 9 months of support, man. It is a sub, baby. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. And Luis Monza, thanks for 16 months of support. It says congrats on the little one coming. I do appreciate it, Luis. Cheers to you too, buddy. Thank you very much, guys.
Delta 7286,
Night flying hard to watch the stream. I know. That's why I don't like doing it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be night or not when we got in here, but I'm going to trust me. I'm starting it over to daytime once we park.
Delta 726, also will hold short for the traffic. Delta 726, right here.
Because yes, it doesn't come through very well. Some people love it though. We're coming into the season where we will not be flying real time anymore on the Friday night streams. There's Delta. Just make our way over to Terminal C. I know the night is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, X-Plane's lighting engine is really freaking good. But it doesn't change the fact that on the stream it's difficult to, you know, it's tough to see anything. Obviously. Take it easy, Pilot Meister. Have a good one. Chaos MC, good to see it. All the lights are on now. There's a shark fin. Let's see, that's Terminal B. This is Terminal C over here. So I know that I don't think JetBlue comes here. I think I figured out that if I go all the way to the end, like all the way around Terminal C, there were some gates that didn't belong to anybody. And we'll just call those the JetBlue gates tonight. 23 knot ground speed, that's right. That's Southwest taxi life. A Partenavia. I don't know what a Partenavia is. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Where did you get the runway and taxi textures? I'm running Mr. X's HD, like airport environment HD or whatever. It's one of the Mr. X packages, though. Why are the brakes hot? I haven't touched them. Whatever.
Everything clear when you're right hand.
Example 518, Roger, taxi to Terminal Bravo via Alpha Mike Lima.
Oh, I think the left brake is sticking. That's why it's running a little warm. Yeah.
So 518, it's Alpha Lima, Terminal Bravo.
Almost there, I promise. We're going to grab this one right here. There's two. Oh, no.
Delta 7286, fly, runway heading, 19 right.
Conflicting scenery. I spent so much time on this freaking Kansas City scenery.
Runway heading, 19
and it's broken.
right for takeoff, Delta 7286.
All right, well, we'll come in. So we can come in next to this. Whoop, hello. Oh, it's coming in like that now. We can't do that.
Kansas City departure, Southwest 952 with information X-ray now, holding to runway 19 left.
That's all right. We'll just make our own spot here. Brakes are no longer hot. Good enough. All right, park brake set. APU over to APU bleed. And 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kansas City. Let's make it daytime. Hey! I fixed it. Good enough. Yeah, this scenery's got some issues. I spent so long trying to get this damn thing working, and I should have just deleted it. Because there's two sets of jetways in every one of these right now. It's all right. Why is GPS primary lost? That's not good. All right, here we are. I know, I'm not going to initialize the weights just yet. We'll see how this thing does now when we crank it and do a turn here. So, I'm going to go stretch the legs real quick, step away for a moment. If you guys are taking off, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes for flight number 2. If you want to come join us, it's going to be Kansas City Airport up to Minneapolis Airport for the FNO. And it looks like it's going to be proper chaos on our way up there. Lots and lots and lots and lots of planes head up to Minneapolis, as one might expect on an FNO holiday weekend. So, guys, I'll be right back. And, yeah, if you're taking off, we'll see you later. I think we got everybody. Is there anybody else on? I think we got everybody in here now. There were 2 guys behind me. All right, guys, right back. Hello, Dan. Tell us about how you were unoriginal. You're still at work, Bill? It's like after 6 over there on a holiday weekend. What you doing, man? You're doing this whole work thing wrong. I wonder where they're landing. Let's go find out. Good. How poorly do we think this is going to go? I don't have high hopes. All right, I'm going to say it'll be 1-2 right. Be our landing runway, probably. Given the way the winds are pushing, Royal 9, taunts, rock, Knightser 3. Works for me. Generate that sucker. Let's go. We're putting in the hours to research what you want. I mean, I want cheap stuff. I want free 2-day shipping. Sorry, man. I haven't really done a lot of Newegg stuff in a long time. Okay. We're going to 350 again. Good. Okay. So let's then go to close you. And we will VATSIM pre-file that. The username, the password, en route 1 hour, 35,000 feet. That's the route. File it. Yeah. All right, we'll get it set up for flight. Okay, departure of MCI. We're going to be on the Royal 9. To taunts. Bad. Procedure. Arrival into MSP. It's going to be on the Knightser 3. Nope. Arrival. Knightser 3. Rock. Planning for 1-2 right. Okay. Good. Plates. Get rid of the plates. I have the new ones. Kansas City airport diagram. The Royal 9 departure. Minneapolis, we're going to want the Knightser 3. And then the airport diagram. And then we'll figure out approaches and all that stuff later. So just brief this departure real quick while we're here. First of all, kill the music. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Flight number 2. This should be the exciting one, without question. Oh. Take off all runways. Climb assigned runway heading for vectors, the appropriate routes. Okay. We're going to taunts. It'll be Kansas City, J-Dog, taunts. Easy. No altitude restrictions, no speed restrictions. This is a pretty straightforward thing. Okay, so we need to go do some flying, man. Quantity, didn't get to see it. I wish 4Flight was on Android. Ryan83B, how is it going? My favorite Canadian. What are you talking about, dude? I'm definitely not Canadian. Two-Tone Murphy, good to see you. Oh. Okay. Pre-departure clearance. Great! That makes this real easy. Package thieves. Yeah. If no approach, no departure, no departure. Oh, yeah, right. Just let me get caught up in chat here. Password is 123, of course. You know what else sucks? Vacuum cleaners. There we go. All right, on that note, let's get flying. So we have... Let's get rid of that. Master caution's fine. Clear you out. All right, so we'll come down to the FMC here. We got a pre-departure clearance out of here. So pre-departure clearance, call sign JetBlue 717, beacon code 1113. So let's do craft. Okay, beacon code 1113. Flight level 350. MCI, yada, yada, yada. Approved route, Royal 9 Taunts, Rock 3 Nitzers. We did. Ground frequency is going to be 20.9 or 5. Which I think is his frequency. Altitude restrictions maintain 10,000 on departure. 350 within 10. Departure frequency 120.95. That's him. Ground will assign departure runway taxi instructions. Contact appropriate ground control with assigned beacon code. Current ATIS for taxi instructions. This message serves as pre-departure clearance. You do not need to reply to this message. Contact approach clearance delivery only if you have questions regarding your clearance. Great. Easy. We're clear on the route that we filed. Let's get people and fuel loaded in here, and then we will get the FMC program. So, okay. Supply. Nope. We want fuel. Call that. We need stairs this time. Call that. And the 2 cargo trucks. Okay, so for fuel, I want to have block fuel 6.8. So 6,800. We'll call it 69. Set that. So there's the fuel. Get rid of you. Passengers, we have full house again. So set the full house. And then we need to get to zero fuel weight of 60.6. We have a zero fuel weight right now of 66.4. So we want to take 5.8 out. All right, so 5.8 out of this. Take this down to 1,000 kilos. Set that. And that gets us down to 60.6. Oh, no, that's too much. Sorry, that was gross weight of 60.6. We need to, we need to add 7,000. All right, so take that to 8,000. Now we have 60.6. I'm looking at the right number. Good. Okay, so that's set. Down here, we're going to go from KMCI to KMSP. Boom. Return. IRS is already initialized. Our cost index is going to be 9. $350 for the cruise. And we'll go ahead and initialize the damn weights for it. There we go. 60.7, block fuel 7.0. Great. That's pretty much what we expected. Flight plan, KMCI. Okay, departure. We're planning for 19er right, or 19er left, sorry. We're going to be on the Royal 9 departure to Taunts. And then MSP, we're planning for, what did I say, 12 right? Yeah, the ILS, we'll plan for the ILS 12 right on the Nitzer 3. No transition, no approach via, for now. Put that in there. Just continuity direct there, insert that. Okay. Okay, that looks good. All right, and we go to perf. V rotate 140, V2 144. We'll say 139 for our V1. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. Thrust reduction altitude 2530. Sea level here is about 1,000 feet. Yep. Or sea level here. The altitude here is 1,000 feet above sea level, not sea level. All right, over here we're gonna grab perf data. We're down 0.1 this time on our trims. So back down here, DN slash 0.1. Nope. Sorry. Let's try that again. 1/DN 0.1. We'll flex her to 60 again. Good there. All right, those are all set. All right, so takeoff data set. We are cleared up to 10,000 feet this time, so 10,000 feet, like so. It's going to be on a dot heading, whatever they, well, it'll be a manual heading, whatever they assign to us, but we'll figure that out there. And then our squawk code, clear you out. Squawk code's going to be 1113. TARA all on. Okay, glare shield set. FMC's been set. Load's been set. Overhead panel looks fantastic, so let's just call the push truck. Get out of here.
Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
He followed us down here, man. He followed us down here. All right, pop you in there.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Bring a door. Oh gosh. Check your vector, Victor. Oh, I missed some stuff. Coast Pilot, thanks for the 500 bits, man. It's a Labor Day flight 2, trying to get a long weekend spirit cheer. Coast Pilot, thank you very much, man. Cheers, I appreciate it. And Two-Tone Murphy, thank you for 16 months of support. Holy cow, keep up the great work, mate. It's been awesome. Two-Tone Murphy, thank you very much. Coast Pilot, thanks very much to you as well. Cheers, guys. Doom Diver, welcome aboard. What the hell are you guys talking about? Oh, you guys are quoting Airplane. Okay. Yeah, the whole movie's pretty fantastic.
All right. Looks like the doors
All
have
right.
closed and we're ready to connect.
Oh. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're good now. Doors are shut. Equipment's all gone. I promise. It wasn't there. Oh, we should get the current weather too, shouldn't we? I think X-ray's current, but I'll grab it. So let's go COM 2 and 2837.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake.
All right,
when
there
you're
we
ready to
go.
Left, 19 right, simultaneous.
Okay, X-ray. 17016. 10 mile visibility scatter 20,000, 28 Celsius, September 2983. Come back. 19 left, 19 right, simultaneous approaches, departing runway 19 left, 19 right, no TAMs, yada, yada, yada. Don't care. Okay, we're looking good. All right, we have X-ray. 2983. And release the park brake. I never turned the igniters off.
Light 'em up.
Oops.
Quit blinding me with your landing lights.
I'll deal with it.
Turn them off.
Quit blinding me with your landing lights. Turn them off. No, I don't want to. The tug driver is blind. The sound of crunching metal as the tow begins. We would have it no other way. In fact, that might be the name of the stream. The tug driver is blind. The tug driver is now blind. Perfect. Gross weight disagree. Oh, great. Well, now we get that alert for the rest of the stream. Why are they in reverse?
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, thank you. I'll do what I can.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
I should have pushed my tail the other direction, but whatever. He's okay. Take it easy, Bill. We'll see you later, man. All right, disconnect signals are good there. Engine's up and running. I don't know why I just clicked. Okay, flaps 1. Bring you in. Max, you can come off. Right rudder. Left rudder.
And we're disconnected.
Left aileron.
Pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe
Right
flight.
aileron. Pull back. Pull forward. APU can come off now. APU bleed off. APU off. And we are at Juliet.
KMC approachable again, Delta 55 is a little short of...
I think that's a rounding error or something. It's my guess.
Delta 5055, can't be approached. Advised back straight, runway 1 then left taxi.
Didn't JetBlue add more bag fees? They did add bag fees recently, yeah. A new tier of
Alright, 191
whatever.
Kilo Foxtrot, and you have X-ray, Delta 1555.
Kansas City, good evening. JetBlue 717, just short of Juliet with the weather for or with X-ray, sorry, for taxi.
JetBlue 717 can't see approach. And then the left taxi, Juliet, Kilo, and Foxtrot. Hold short of Kilo for now. I'm going to have traffic passing on Foxtrot.
Okay, 19er left, Juliet, Kilo, Foxtrot, hold short, Kilo, JetBlue 717. All right, taxi lights on. Oh, we turn off lights on.
Approach, you can let the JetBlue go. I can see up here on Kilo for another minute or two. That's 1555.
Delta 1555, roger. Hold short of Juliet and give way to Airbus JetBlue. We'll be passing left to right, joining Kilo.
Yeah, we'll hold short on Kilo. We'll let the JetBlue go back. 1555.
Thanks, buddy.
JetBlue 717, only 19er left, back to the Juliet, Kilo, Foxtrot now. Delta 8320 will give way.
19er left, Juliet, Kilo, Foxtrot, JetBlue 717. Buddy, you better stop. What if that's the one that was going to hold short and then didn't? And suddenly he doesn't care. It might be somebody else. Ian, thanks for 20 months, man. What the? Why did that? Hang on. Let's try this again. Make some noise, damn it. It's not working. There it goes. Hey. Ian, thank you very much for 20 months of support, man. Cheers to you, buddy. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. All right, we're all green now. That's why I didn't hear the bits or the last subscription either. That was broken. He'll hold short when he damn well, yeah, when he gets around to it. It might have been somebody else that was holding short. Could be a shark fin over there. Who knows? Whatever. This guy's not going to bother me. Is this POSCON? Are you on iVow? Why aren't you on Pilot Edge tonight? Did you know that you're streaming in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
City ground on the 518 home for Mike.
The beer was good. I moved on to gin and soda.
518, advise you of X-ray.
I can't have any more. I can't have any more beers.
We have X-ray and we'll.
For some reason, I'm sunk into the ground for everyone.
Mike 1, Mike.
Yeah, do you have runway contours on, Serby? If you have runway contours on, that might be what's doing it.
518 affirmative, 19 right.
I crashed a lot. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Happy Friday.
Right, Mike 1, Mike Bravo.
Good evening, City Approach Delta 1180, requesting I-42 Minneapolis, we have information X-ray.
City Approach is what they're calling themselves.
Delta 1180, clearance via PDC, should just receive it.
Roger that, just got it.
I probably won't be brewing stuff after the first of the year. I got to bottle what I have right now still. We'll get there at some point.
You ready?
BJM 2121, thank you very much for 17 months of support. Cheers to you, man. I do appreciate it.
Delta 959, Roger. Fly heading 170, and 1 on our left, clear for takeoff.
Oh, 170 clear for takeoff, 1 on our left, 959.
Do 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 do. Yeah, so if you've got runway contours turned on an X-plane, that's usually what's going to cause you to be shark finning, especially when we're running mostly default scenery. That's actually the reason why.
JetBlue 717, and 1 on our left, line forward.
Line up away, 1 on the left, JetBlue 717. That's the reason why I don't tend to run contours. All right, give him a second. Do his thing. Go! Go! You can do it!
Approaching. 1,
Clear
9,
left.
left.
Clear right. Look at Delta behind you is invisible. Yeah, he's probably shark finning under the ground.
And we have information X-ray, we're ready for that.
On
Delta
runway
4556,
1, 9,
departure
left.
1 on our left, taxi at Kilo Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot for Southwest 45.
Do do do. Where is he anyway? Can I see a shark fin? He might be so low you can't even see him. Yeah, I don't see him. Sometimes you can see a little bit sticking out of the back. Not this time, though.
House 2.5.
Oh, yeah, the runway contours, to turn it off requires a restart of X-plane. So you can't just turn it off and have it fix itself. You gotta turn it off and then reboot X-plane. So it's not worth it right now. You're fine. Wonder Woman's plane was invisible too. I like it. Hey, Odie Alice, good to see you, man. I'm doing very well.
On runway 1, 9, left. On runway 1, 9, left.
Hold 1 on right.
Delta 959, clear for JDOG, resume the transition.
Okay, so we're expecting 170. He just got direct JDOGs. Just waiting for the clearance to take off.
JetBlue 717, flight 170, runway 19 left clear for takeoff with 1016.
Clear for takeoff 19 left, 170, JetBlue 717. All right, get the screenshot first.
JetBlue 518, runway 19 right.
Here we go.
Wait.
Lights. Camera. Action. Let's go flying. Oh, start the clock. Didn't do that last time. Manflex 60. Airspeed's alive.
Kansas City approach,
100 knots.
Expiration, expiration.
It's the 47 Kansas City approach, the downtown altimeter 2983.
V1 rotate.
Roger, altimeter 2983.
Delta 959 kind of Kansas City Center on 132.333 flight to Minneapolis.
Over Kansas City 3232.
Delta 5055, runway 19 left, at the lane.
Wait, 19 left, 55.
How many markers can we pass? The correct answer is all of them.
Kansas City approach, 45,
Okay, climb thrust.
Delta 4556, hold short runway 19 left for departure traffic. Rider will continue hold short 19 left for
Yeah, I'm in the ground for everybody, my apologies.
JetBlue 717, radar contact, stay up.
Passing through 4,000 feet, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717, rider, turn left heading 050, runway maintain 15,000.
05015,000, JetBlue 717. All right, 050. Pull that. AP on 15,000 feet. Gear up, lights out. Flaps in, indicated. We will set that light. That light. Auto brake's off. Speed brake is off. Hey, igniters are off now.
You know, the aircraft pulling short of the runway or on the runway. Expect about a few minutes delay there. 120 miles of trail to Minneapolis.
Oh man, they went 20 miles Minneapolis? They must be getting wrecked. We got the clock. Clock's going. We're not doing ortho right now. I don't have any ortho out here. So he's going to put me on a gigantic delay vector probably. It's a hell of a climb angle we got going on right now. Even without the ortho, I'm still pretty happy with how it looks.
JetBlue 717, clear direct J-Dog, resist Tonks transition.
J-Dog for the Tonks transition, JetBlue 717. Alright, so we got ourselves turned towards J-Dog.
JetBlue 518, flight heading 210, clear for takeoff.
Honestly, ortho and
Level
the
5,
default
8,
stuff
flight
wouldn't
heading
look that much
190,
different anyway.
Runway 100, correction. Flying 210, runway 100, right, clear for
Check
takeoff.
gross weight. Well,
10 on heading.
I can't.
Take off.
Alright, so flight plan, J-Dog.
JetBlue 717, kind of Kansas City Center on 32, flying 32, flight to Minneapolis.
3233, JetBlue 717, thanks for your help. Alright, direct J-Dog. That's selected managed mode. 3232. Kansas City Center, JetBlue 717, 11,300, climbing 15,000.
JetBlue 717, Kansas City Center, from Incredible 350.
50350, JetBlue 717. 35,000. Here we go. Up we go. Get ready for the chaos, man. Look at that. Holy crap. There's so many planes going to freaking Minneapolis right now. The best part about these FNOs is watching these centers and these guys get absolutely murdered by the traffic. Like, I think no matter how much you try to anticipate, how much you try to get ready for it, like you're not going to be there. Like even the real world probably doesn't, like real Minneapolis probably doesn't have this kind of traffic coming in. So the question will be whether or not we get holds or anything on the way in. I still don't think this plane can fly holds, but we can fake it till we make it. And J-Dog sounds like a new rapper. I like it. I am from Indiana, man. It is super boring. I've driven there. I've done a lot of driving, trust me, through the plains. Oh, yeah. Minneapolis getting destroyed. Hell yeah. Remember that FNO we did? I think the last FNO we did actually was down in Anchorage, or up in Anchorage. It was such a gong show. It was so bad. Like, those guys got murdered. And the plane wasn't behaving. That was the, oh my God, that was God's straw. That's right. The random American flag straw in the middle of the ocean. That was a good night. Anchorage is pretty bad. I'm usually very, like, I'm very forgiving and very understanding and whatnot, but that one was its own special, like, But I think for that one, they brought in controllers from elsewhere. Like, I don't think all the controllers in there were like Anchorage controllers on VATSIM, so it's all right. America. Oh, the scenery offset too. That's right. Yeah, the whole thing was bad. The whole thing was real bad. Glocky, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. How you doing? Real bad. Jack, happy Friday, Jack. What's going on, my man? We're about to fly into Minneapolis for their FNO tonight, dude. You should stick around for a little bit. This is going to be amazing. They're getting absolutely destroyed right now. And I'm just sitting here super smug because, like, yeah. Stuck on the one-way waiting for IFR release. Yeah, they wanted 20-mile spacing coming in. But I think if they're asking for 20-mile spacing and their airspace looks like that, it's too late already. Like, they're already far too late. I don't know. I always these FNOs, like whenever I do these FNOs, they're always interesting. And I don't know if it's because we got more people flying along with us or what, but it seems like they're always just, I don't know, interesting. We'll go with interesting. Yeah. Got AJ streaming though. So AJ, ground point niner here is one of the controllers. It looks like he's looking southeast, so he might not have a sector that we're gonna fly through. But if you want to see like how it's going from the controller perspective, that's the guy to go watch. See if there's anybody else. Okay, so south final here for VATSIM. This guy, I have no idea who this guy is.
Yes, just confirming I'm still on the frequency. Just going to make sure to get a handoff.
Another guy streaming the scope. So there's three guys doing the scope right now.
Minneapolis on 134.25.
Oh boy. That's gonna be our frequency, 3425.
Minneapolis now on 134.25.
All right. Now off we go. What kind of person works traffic for fun? I think, dude, they do the the ATC simulation as much the hobby as anything else. Like, you know, those guys, a lot of those guys love it. The guy ground point niner, like that's his job is to, like, he does pilot edge controlling, and then he does it for fun for Minneapolis Center as well. So, leaving Miami was pretty epic, yeah. Well, that's just because there were so many airplanes. And you had the kid that ran all the way forward, reporting that I'm on the runway. Yeah, this is why we only do the FNOs like once in a blue moon sort of thing, because I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to do it constantly like that. But they're fun to do once in a while, that's for sure. Ah, the plain states. There's nothing to see here. We'll look out the window like this for a bit. Just about to leave from Oha. Nice. ATC's a cool learning curve. Some interesting adrenaline rushes during FNOs. Yeah, I bet. I should get some real-world controllers to do an event. Yeah, it's happened. There was a real-world controller that jumped on Pilot Edge one time, and he controlled a SoCal sector for Pilot Edge. It was really neat, but it was also really, really intimidating. God, what was that one? Let's go find that real quick. I flew the Challenger 300 in that event. I think it was Aspen.
717, correct, Minneapolis FNO 134.25 later.
3425, JetBlue 717. Have a good night, man. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Over. Yeah, here we go.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Delta 611 Heavy, climbing to level 370. Delta 611 Heavy, Minneapolis Center, maintains level 370. Continue climb level 370, Delta 611 Heavy. Delta 22 Minneapolis.
Oh boy. Minneapolis Center, good evening. JetBlue 717, flight level 263, climbing flight level 350.
JetBlue 717, Minneapolis Center, roger.
All right. First hurdle out of the way. We called in.
Delta 2008, Senate Pilot Discretion, maintains flight level 240.
Oh man, he's got descents too. So we're gonna have him. If he's got descents, we're gonna have him for a long time. Well, yeah.
2582, Center 132.2.
Yeah, we got a ways to go. Okay, so let's find this stream here. So this was Aspen. Yes, this one right here. No.
Delta 2929,
not that one.
Des Moines.
How about KASC?
Correct, Des Moines for
this?
2929.
Yes, this one right here. Oh wow, that's got a lot of views on it.
We're on it, 2929, thanks.
How do I look at the video? Look at that guy. Look at that microphone.
Normal speed, Delta 992.
Quality 439, resume normal speed.
So this guy in this video right here.
Many thanks, normal speed. 439.
We are hands on. You can't really hear it. So the John Wayne controller, like the John Wayne approach controller for this particular flight, was a real world controller, and it was kind of intimidating. He was just like rattle, 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 rattle. Like it was just boom, 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 go, go, go. And it was really cool having him on there doing that.
Minneapolis Center, FedEx 402.
But he said, like he mentioned that even he was nervous too, going in and doing that.
I believe the 12s are...
Yeah, that was Aspen to John Wayne, Ben. Moab Slayer, good to see you, man. We're heading up to Minneapolis. Is that for us?
240, Giant 519.
No, okay. Let's figure out where these guys are at.
Yeah, there goes this one. I'm not in the computer.
Giant.
Aircraft stay across that again? Northwest 129 with like 340.
The hell's Giant at? I don't even see him on here.
Delta 1992, contact Chicago Center 127.8.
It's Giant 617. Wow, so he must have everybody. He must have a lot of people up here at the at the top.
Contact Chicago Center 127.
Okay. No, whatever.
27A, quantity 439.
Hey, good eye, mate. This is Qantas 3478.
29,
How about that beer? Yeah, it was the event where we flew to John Wayne. It was a cool one, man. Like it's if you want to hear a real world controller doing flights and stuff,
right now.
head over and go find that video. It was Aspen and the Challenger on the channel. Because it was really like it was cool, and it was neat to see how he. It was neat to see how he brought us in and how he organized us, because he brought us in a route that we've never seen. We've never seen anybody do on pilotage before. Juan Cruz 2205, good to see it. Of course that'll be chat. You just gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. There's a lot going on. Happy Friday though. Everyone's chasing the weather. Yeah. I don't think the weather's going to be like that much of an issue though. Here's the thing. If you took off out of Chicago, you would have gotten it, maybe half an hour ago. If you landed in Chicago, 45 minutes ago, you would have gotten it. There's really nothing in Minneapolis. Like it's all up in Duluth and whatnot in north. So like that would be a place to go. Outside of that, like there's not a lot going on in the U.S. Some stuff over here near D.C. and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, like the Minneapolis event is pretty much a non-issue when it comes to weather. It's gonna be a little windy. That's about it.
Delta 2008 contact.
1608. It's not even that windy anymore. It was windier earlier. Yeah. Sat on the runway liner for 19 minutes. That sucks, dude.
Giant 519 heavy, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Giant 519. We're going to stick it at 280.
29, you got your wish now. Climb and maintain for level 350.
Oh, thank the maker. 350, 29.
Okay, so he's 350. Where's the Giant at? So there's one Giant over here. There was.
Delta 1068, what's your normal Mach number?
I don't know, whatever. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be yet.
It's
but
normally
I'm sure
we'll
get there.
0.76 now for spacing. I think the aircraft ahead of me is far enough ahead now.
Yeah, Delta 1068, resume normal speed.
All right, you're going up to
the weather radar still doesn't work. No. One of these days we'll get working weather radar.
Minneapolis Center says there's 518 at level 280 for level 3.
Southwest 518 Minneapolis Center, roger.
All right. Almost cruise. You picked up the new Seattle airport? Yep. We did Seattle last Friday. So we did that in the Embraer. But yeah, I grabbed it. I got a copy of it a couple weeks ago. It's good. New Seattle scenery is really good, man. Like it adds a lot to flying up in the Pacific Northwest, that's for sure.
1148.
Giant is in the top right sector of MS. Ah, okay. I wasn't looking up there.
Center say again from Midcon 1148.
Midcon 1148, yeah, just stand by.
Oh boy. That was a very defeated standby.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Quackster Duck, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I mean, Casey Flyer, you would speak highly of the Seattle scenery, given that that's where you're from.
Okay, Midcon 1148. Sorry.
I'm doing pretty well, man. It's been a weird week for me, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm having a good time with the flights here. It's the VATSIM has been relatively tame tonight so far.
United 1033 with you.
But I'm hoping that changes soon.
United 1033 Minneapolis Center, roger. Same Mach number.
Roger.
Mach 0.78. United.
Mach number. Tell me your Mach number. Check your gross weight.
United 1033, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater, size unable.
0.82 or greater?
0.82 was United.
Yeah, right.
Midcon 1148, contact Minneapolis Center 132.335.
We're 3235 now for 1148, thanks. United 1033 is able 22.
Yeah. It is good scenery, though.
Maintain Mach 1 or greater.
The new FlightFactor A320 Smart Copilot preset is very good. Have you done anything with it before? I have not. I have not used Smart Copilot in a very long time. There's cruise. Oh, take the lights off now, too. Yeah, I haven't done Smart Copilot for a while. Well, one of these days I'll get it fired up again, but I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on the whole shared cockpit thing. Like, it's a neat idea of what, what's being done, but like as far as practicality goes and whatnot when it comes to streaming, I have a difficult time with it because like when you're streaming shared cockpit, now you find that you are splitting your attention between the chat and the person that you're with, and then probably ATC as well if you happen to be online. And I find it makes it very difficult to kind of balance all three of those things and make it interesting for the viewers. Like I know that like the people that are tuning in here are accustomed to hearing my voice, and for better or worse, like listening to me drone on here for 3-4 hours in the night, and you add another person in the mix there, and it's like, well, now I can't really read chat quite the same way that I used to be able to, and stuff like that. So.
Delta 1's Mach number is
Shared flight check. Win, Jack. Win. When's shared flight deck coming, Jack?
Delta 1 maintain Mach point 8.2 or less.
8.2 or less.
0.82 or less. Delta 1.
What can I give him? I could probably give him 8.0 if I had to.
519 heavy contact Minneapolis Center 132.
I suspect he's not going to want me any faster though, because I'm at the tail end of the guys getting spaced out. What is the new Seattle scenery people are talking about? If you go to explain.org, you look for Seattle scenery, you'll find one by Drzwecki, DRZIE, and then a whole bunch of letters. They made one for Seattle airports that covers like 4 or 5 airports in the Seattle area. And they made one for the Seattle downtown that has all the buildings downtown, has the Space Needle, has a bunch of that stuff. So those are the sceneries that we're talking about. It's the same guys they did a Washington D.C. scenery, and they did a New York scenery as well that are both very, very good. Would it be a tease to tell you I'm literally doing something regarding the UI right now? Don't tell anyone our secret. It's okay, Jack. It's between us. Nobody has to know. Jay Falcon, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Had that P3D have airports in the city for P3D? Excellent. Yeah, it's really good. The New York scenery is fun too because you can do the city tour and whatnot.
Which call sign was that?
There's some pretty big clouds we're flying through here. Gee, I wish I had weather radar to know if what I'm flying into is bad or not. I guess we'll find out in a second. This looks pretty gnarly. It's not raining or anything. It's not bouncy. Big tall overcast later. The plane starts flipping upside down. It's definitely bad. Yeah, no kidding. And at that point, it might be a little too late. What happened? Well, Titty Man, good to see it. Not heard much from FlightFactor about the A320 updates. I have no idea what the updates will look like for this thing.
Level 350 eastbound
I just update the I go update the planes whenever I'm ready to fly them. And if there's something new and something fresh, great. If not, then well, whatever.
Delta 1068 of power pressure again, level 240.
All right. 85 miles top of descent, looks like. 90 miles top of descent.
Delta 1980 is having some
11 and a half minutes till top of descent. Roger. Roger. Oh, Miami as well. That's right. They did do a Miami scenery. So they've done Miami, DC, New York, and Seattle. What else do they? What else do they have for FSX that they haven't released on the X-Plane side of things? Then, is there anything? X Aviation pushing update to the Saab 340. Yep. I just got we got the email from that last night that came through. What am I? Wait, what am I flying?
And so there's Delta 1060. Did you need over in 3235 as well?
Delta 1068 negative. You stay with me for now.
Oh no.
Roger. 1068.
The 80 descended pilot scratch maintain.
Uh-oh.
40.
This guy hasn't noticed I'm directing
Wasn't
Nitzer.
that one for
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the center, Southwest 4556 and 55, flight level 367 for 390.
Southwest 4556, roger. We at the center. JetBlue 717, same Mach number.
JetBlue 717 Mach 0.78.
JetBlue 717, maintain Mach 0.77.
Mach 0.77 JetBlue 717. Uh-oh.
Delta 1068, attack. Delta 1068, contact. 32.35.
Oh, good.
1068, 3235.
3235, Delta 1068. Good night.
I'll explain what happened here in just a second.
One report Delta extended 18, December call.
There's an accent.
240.
Okay, 0.77. Okay, so here's what happened. Your glorious pilot forgot to program the transition. So what was happening is from Taunts, we were going to go direct to Nitzer. Which really looks like it shouldn't be much of a problem. But it is, because it misses this sort of jaunt here. It would have had us going sort of like this. And it would have missed this whole jaunt here and this whole jaunt up here, along with all of these altitude and speed restrictions along the way. So I recognized that. Just really quickly reprogrammed it, so now we're direct to rock.
Aircraft to your call sign, please.
Oops.
9948.
Okay.
9948.
66 miles now till top of descent. Yeah. Always double check. Always triple check. And if you're not certain, check it again.
22 residual speed.
Normal speed 132.
You just gotta butt in, man.
Whatever you can come.
Defective Crown, gotta see. I was trying to get flight level 340, 15 minutes on my way out of MSP. Yeah, I've heard a few people that have gotten delayed climbs. Yeah, it's close enough that it's not really a big deal going to rock. The issue would have come if I hadn't caught it. I would have missed this entire little kink, and I would have missed the speed restrictions and all that coming in too. So I'm glad I caught that, because that would have been a real pain in the ass with the controller. I actually would have felt bad about that one.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 1555 to flight level 3244 for 336.
3244. 44444 jabbers. 4 jabs. Jabbers, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Remix Reviews, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you. I'm Northwest 129, flying the 727 to LAX. You might have heard me. We did, yeah. I did hear you. We did, yeah. Man.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2929. I apologize if we missed this. Were you sending this over to Chicago?
Chicago.
Delta 2929, sending you now. Contact Chicago Center 127 Plank.
127.8.
I feel like we should be dealing with icing or whatever right now. But
I didn't know if we missed it. Thank you.
Nah, that's alright. That's the first time I said it. Don't worry.
it might be too cold for icing.
Delta 959.
I have no idea.
Pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
I wish we had weather radar so I could see what I'm actually flying over right now.
240, 959.
Okay.
Delta 1544, Minneapolis Center. Minneapolis Center, Skywest 3607 with 230. Skywest 3607, Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 310. Alright, clear to 310, Skywest 3607. Delta 2880, contact Minneapolis Center at 132.35.
Just checking a few things. Alright. We cool, we cool. Now we're on the arrival. Hey.
99 nautical miles from Swan.
99 nautical miles from
Delta 1544, Minneapolis Center, contact 51 miles southwest of Sioux City. Same Mach number.
I'm just listening, man. The discontented sighs every time this guy talks to somebody new. He's just like,
Delta 1544, same Mach 7.
he's definitely taken more than he's handing off.
Delta 1544.
Oh my god. So many planes coming in.
Delta 215,
Anybody ahead of us, are they giving holds or anything? Are they delay vectors working for them?
Delta 2159, Minneapolis Center. American 414, descended pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot discretion, flight level 240, American 414.
Southwest 88, correction 88.
My head's already hurting. I'm not even there yet. Yeah.
That's Chicago Center 127.8 for Southwest 8800.
All right. Top of drops coming up in 30 miles. This front's moving into Minneapolis right now, but there's no weather to speak of. 1608, 10 mile visibility, few clouds 5,000. Broken 15, so the ceilings are pretty high. I imagine they're still using ILS approaches coming in there, though. Is METAR a viable command here? It does not know. How's VATSIM going? It's pretty uneventful so far, Max. Like, Kansas City did a really good job handling all 5 of us coming in like that, or 6 or whatever. And then Minneapolis put a 20-mile restriction on in-trail spacing for traffic coming in, so a couple of the guys had to wait on the runway for a while.
United 1033, can you give me best forward speed, please?
And now they're sort of managing speeds and they're trying to figure some stuff out. We're on the high center right now. Should get a handoff here fairly soon with our descent instructions. Remix Reviews, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 11.
Honestly, like, so far there've been no issues, but the insane stuff is coming up fairly soon. Iced 8383, good to see you, man. Wish I could talk to you, but you're not on one of the arrivals I cover. Sorry, dude. It's all good. How's it going, Iced? Are you guys getting killed?
Delta 1180, Minneapolis.
Grubby 113, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday.
Delta 2812, send at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. Expect to cross Hera at or below flight level 230.
Getting killed a bit, okay. It's a lot of airplanes, but you guys got a lot of controllers on too. Like, there's 5 approach controllers, 5 center controllers, then tower, ground, and delivery. Like, there's a lot of guys. I imagine like there's one guy who's got final approach and whatnot, but so we're all sort of getting crammed in there. Oh, excuse me. All right. Minneapolis Addons 3535. So let's go nav 2 and com 2, I should say.
JetBlue 717, extended pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot discretion 240, JetBlue 717. What are we looking at for our top of drop? 11 miles. We're going to start down now. It's 24,000 feet.
We want to get flare with the Addons.
Delta 1544.
Start down. Center, JetBlue 717. Do you have a speed for us in the transition? It's probably the first time he's been asked that all night.
Center, Delta 806.
Doesn't have an answer for me.
330.
If you don't answer the question, you get 320 knots.
Delta 806, Minneapolis Center, Roger. United 1122, Denver Center.
Oh, man.
Service terminated.
All right.
Change approved.
Here goes the speed. 0.77 until red line. I won't actually do that to him. What is the planned? Let's see here. 290 was the our managed speed is 260 was the planned.
Yeah, Center Delta 9545 with you on a climb.
So we'll go back to managed mode. Let it take care of the whole thing.
Denver Airport.
Delta 35, Minneapolis Center, 80.
Oh boy, they're cutting out now.
Say it again for Delta 9545.
All right, we were getting ATIS, weren't we?
Delta 95, climb maintain.
35, 35.
Roger that, flight level 300, Delta 9545.
Delta 95,
Okay, we've got Lima.
9, Delta, contact center on 132.35.
32, 35.
160 at 8.
JetBlue 717, resume speed.
Resume normal speed, JetBlue 717. Visual 12 right in use. We plan for 12 left as well as in use. Final approach, yada yada yada. Okay, so all I care about is the after this the altimeter. 2981. Okay. Good. Final split with 12 left on one frequency, 12 right on the other frequency. Nice, dude. That's cool.
Delta 806, Minneapolis.
I mean, I know Minneapolis knows what the hell they're doing. Like, that's the only reason I'd really consider coming in on an event like this.
Delta 806, Delta 806, ident.
All right, KB above flight level 240, which we're fine. We're on the vertical path. That's good. We're going to have a 260 knot speed restriction here at Demel in a moment. I'm not sure if the plane will speed up to try to get that, or if it'll just say screw it and keep it to 260. Why did Milwaukee send me... Milwaukee sent me the ATIS. Okay. I'm not going to Milwaukee.
JetBlue 717, contact center on 132.35.
3235, JetBlue 717. Good night, man. Two.
Delta 1, turn left heading 360, vector for spacing.
3235. Center, good evening. JetBlue 717, flight level 295, descending flight level 240.
JetBlue 717, Minneapolis FNO, descend via the District 3 arrival, runway 12 right, transitioning up under 2981, except maintain 2509.
Send via the Nitzer 3, 12 right transition, 2981, except maintain 250 knots, JetBlue 717.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so the Nitzer takes us down. Let's see, he wants us 250 knots. Let's do that first. Okay.
November 6142, direct to...
So we are flying towards Demel right now. Demel was going to be 16,000 or above, 280 knots. We're good there. Actually, we're a little bit high now, so let's add some speed brakes in here. Half should be good.
240 for November 6142.
So that'll take care of the slowdown.
1660 contact Minneapolis Center.
While that's happening,
13425 for United 1660. Good day.
see landing runway 12 right from Darrell 026 to Gidney. Darrell 026 to Gidney. And then Elko. Okay, so Gidney, Elko, Savage, Greek, Dolly. So Dolly's where we're eventually going. Dolly's over here.
Delta 959 contact Minneapolis approach on 135.
Okay, so this goes all the way down to 200, or all the way down to 8,000 feet. 8,000 feet. We'll go ahead and bring the speed brake in.
How was that for 959?
And we are 250 knots until otherwise assigned.
3547 feet, 959.
Okay. No, oops.
Delta 1068 Minneapolis approach 55 forward, get to any wind.
Don't mind me.
American 414 to you up?
American 414.
American 414, send me the Torgy, 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition, altimeter 29er.
Found a bug. I found a bug in 4
One
flight.
right, the other right, 414.
Okay. Oh man, did I ever find a bug? I have to write that one up. Okay, we're doing good. Kelvo 907, good to see you. Anybody else I've missed here?
142, third direct Fort Dodge.
Oh, we're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention to chat. You guys are moving very fast tonight, though, so it's okay.
6142.
It says it's going all the way to Dolly, right? No. I got the wrong runway in there. Okay, so let's fix that real quick. Bring you out for a moment down here. We're gonna go to flight plan, right? Because I changed the runway when I screwed up. ILS 12 right. Nitzer 3. Temporary insert that. Okay, that's the right one. So let's do that. And then direct. The second Nitzer should do it.
JetBlue 717, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47,
3547, JetBlue 717. We'll see it. $35.47. But it should eventually start getting pretty crazy here, right?
126.95 for Delta 1068. Delta 701, turn left to wing 300, descend and maintain 8 pounds. 300 and down to 8 for Delta 701.
Approach JetBlue 717, flight level 210, descending Nitzer 3, exit maintain 250 knots.
JetBlue 717, Minneapolis approach for my 1 right, resume published speed.
Resume published speed for 12 right, JetBlue 717. Okay, so we go back to manage mode there.
Retard.
Actually, we should be 280 knots right now.
Delta 701, thanks for the help. Connect approach on 126.905.
So Nitzer's 280. Next speed restriction is going to be further down the road.
Approach American 414, True, follow
Actually, we can just, no, that's fine. We can stay.
arrival for 12 right, we're gonna go pick up the Addons here in just a second.
American 414 Minneapolis approach, roger, flight present heading to 7, maintain 10,000.
No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know.
Alright, present heading 12,000, American 414.
American 414, just gonna maintain 10,000.
Plane just did something real weird there. Did not like that. Okay, Warsaw above 11,000. Darl is no restrictions. Gidney after that. So the next restriction is going to be Elko above 11,250 knots. Can deal with that. Energy R6, good to see it. We're flying out of Minneapolis tonight. Captain Jack, thanks for 7 months. I'm on a gorgeous climb from Seattle to Cancun today. Beverage meal service started. I'm buckling myself in for the long haul, then crashed the desktop. That sucks, dude. Captain Jack, thanks for 7 months, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Sorry about your crash. That sucks when that happens, dude. I think, like, knock on wood, man. I haven't had sim crashes for like those kind of sim crashes for a while. We've had some stuff on the ground and whatnot, but it hasn't been too bad. Steve PHL, good to see you, man. I did miss your lurking. How you doing?
1735 Minneapolis approach, at 10 knots, maintain 17,000, 360.
We don't come outside on the descent very often. This is a lot less crazy than I thought it was going to be, given the amount of traffic coming in. Like, at some point, you have to assume that it's going to get nuts, right?
Starlight 414, we had the Addons going. Hard to hear you say again.
Southwest 2295, contact Minneapolis.
Forgot to check in with the Addons. Oh, there's the altimeter. 2981. 2981. Here we go. Let's go nav com 2. Let's grab the Addons again real quick. Make sure it hasn't changed. Information Lima's current. Got it.
360 7,000, Mark 414.
Oh, you know what? We're in vertical. Oh, no. We're just setting in vertical speed mode. I think we're still okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's go back to... Right, when I screwed up that... Wow, yes. When I screwed everything up, it got stuck in vertical speed mode, so we weren't descending properly. But now it's gonna try to get us down there. So we'll make it down to the altitudes just fine. And if not, then you know what? That's why we have speed brakes. There they go.
1457 uniform. Minneapolis departure runway 14 taxi Alpha cross runway.
The speed brake of shame. Yeah, that's right. When you start using 20-mile spacing, it becomes pretty easy.
United 75, turn left direct line resume the departure.
You know, I'd rather have that though than the old Toronto ground stop many months ago. Was like we're not doing anything with any traffic right now because we can't handle any of this.
Hang on a second. 59 Delta 9.
What does FNO stand for? Friday Night Ops. It's a weekly VATSIM event.
American 414 connect approach on
there's literally no more drag for me to give you.
2695 414 fielder.
Target treatment, co-direct doctor, resume the departure.
Oh yeah, there's the 250 speed restriction coming up. And then hopefully we'll make 10,000 feet by Savage.
Yeah, it was 49.66.
It's going to be awfully close.
Contact, climb and maintain 17,000.
I suspect we're not going to make it. Because I screwed up. Again. Dive, dive, dive. Sound the klaxon.
Aircraft at Flying Cloud, just stand by for it.
Close enough.
Air Canada 7734, maintain 17,000.
There's a VNAV profile in there somewhere. We're going to catch it, damn it. All right, lights on, 10,000 feet.
And Air Canada 7734, clear at 12 stone.
I can't believe I did that. Ah, crap. Oh, yeah, there's our intercept point. The squiggly line. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. It's moving. That's good. That's good. Put the speed brake back in quick.
Circuitry 8711, connect to Minneapolis 132.35.
All right, we're good now. Okay.
Skywest 4966, clear up doctor, resume the departure.
Is he controlling multiple people? Like multiple frequencies? This is some like pilotage stuff going on right now because I'm not hearing any of these guys. I didn't know VATSIM could do that. All right, here's 8,000. We need 230 knots now. We did it, Reddit. You have a helicopter in your frequency. Milo Sanks, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. You tempted me to go back to default clouds. Yeah. Side slip it. Yes. Now look at that. We made it. We sort of made it. We're 10 knots fast right now, but that's whatever. It's
United 1033
close enough.
My one to right.
Like one to right, United 1033.
717, connect approach on 126.95.
2695, JetBlue 717. We'll see it.
Delta 518, reduce to maintain 8,000.
You're down to 8,000 Celsius.
I'm a little disappointed, guys.
Delta 1 heavy.
I was hoping it would go way worse because I'm a terrible person.
050-414.
This guy's gonna be real busy though. Approach JetBlue 717, 8,000.
JetBlue 717 approach, say altitude.
8,000, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717 is going to maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, JetBlue 717. All right, 6,000. And we're gonna go. Vertical speed mode. Down we go. Perf. Forgot to put in approach data. So let's do that real quick.
414, turn right, heading 150.
Altimeter is 8129.81.
Delta 701.
Temps 25.
Runway 12 right, localizer.
Winds are 1608. So we heard him give heard him give a localizer direction to somebody.
5,000. Airport 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
Okay, so they're doing visual approaches with localizer intercepts. Keep that in mind. So this is all plugged in here now.
Delta 2880, airport 12 o'clock, 14 miles.
Captain Jack, good to see it. What is the latest on the FlightFactor A320s in development in the pipeline, namely Sharklets? I have no idea. I think they're still working on finishing this version. Like they want to get failures and a bunch of that kind of stuff still in here. Jero Dan, welcome aboard, man. Happy Friday. It's good to see you. Ryan83B, welcome aboard.
0 knots.
Air 414 white, 14.
Disregard. Delta 70, turn right, heading 150.
None of that was legible.
To right, localizer.
Okay, so 12 right localizer, which we are ready for. Just make sure we're ready for that.
518 approach, roger. Delta 701, Minneapolis approach.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I tried calling you a few times now. Join the runway 16 or 12 right, localizer.
Okay, 110.3, 110.3. IHKZ, got it. All right. That's a lot of traffic out there.
So the 959, turn right heading 030.
030, 959.
Yeah, he's the busy guy. Getting everybody on the approach. I'm surprised they're doing visual approaches though, to be honest. Like I figure at this point they just put them on the ILS and be done with it.
701 traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, they Boeing 737 at 5,000.
I don't know. Assert's been doing pretty good. Like he's gotten updates and stuff out fairly quickly. You know, this plane has come a long way since it was in the original beta a year ago. Or half a year ago, whenever, I don't even remember when this thing came out.
Turn right heading 090.
But they've been pretty good about updating this thing.
090.
So I don't know, but I don't really follow continued updates of products unless people happen to talk about it in Discord or whatever. It's just not one of those things that I super care about. Che 349, good to see you.
Minneapolis Airport 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
Wow, they're doing visual approaches. That's crazy.
701 has the field.
Area 701, cleared visual approach, runway 12 right.
Clear for the visual for 12 right, Delta 7.
First beta came out last October, so it's been over 10 months since release. It feels like it was only yesterday. It does, yeah. But man, this plane has come a long way in 10 months. Like, this thing had some very, very, very rough edges when it came out.
414, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles eastbound, is a Boeing 757 at 5,000.
Driving side 414.
Boeing 414, center maintain 5,000, follow the traffic.
So there's traffic over here somewhere.
Clear visual 12 right, follow the
I
traffic.
do not see that traffic though.
So the 959, intercept the runway 12 right, localizer.
We'll intercept the localizer, we'll wait down 59.
Yeah, so we got this dude basically on our parallel over here, 1,000 feet above us.
Total 701.
That may not be a real person. That may just be a fake like X-plane ism.
2670 for Delta 701. Good night.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real. I don't think it's a real plane over there. I think this is the guy he's going to vector us in behind.
Yeah. 959. Looks like it's through now. Turn right 150. Intercept 12 right.
Trying to find a good plane to fly. What do you recommend? What kind of plane do you want to fly?
150.
You want GA? You want 2 engines, 1 engine, small plane, big plane, jets, airliners, turboprops? Got to give us more information because we can recommend a lot of stuff.
717. Turn right heading 060.
060, 717. Out. 060.
717. Turn right heading 070 now.
070, JetBlue 717. I was going to say, man, I read that back to you.
So 959, Minneapolis Airport, 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
Oh, we got the airport on the localizer now, 959.
So 959, center maintain 5,000, clear visual approach, runway 12
I really want to know why they're using a local or using ILS approaches.
5,000, clear for the visual, 959.
JetBlue 717, center maintain 5,000.
5,000, JetBlue 717. Oh, I do approach mode here in a few minutes. We're like 25 miles out though, so I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Yeah, we're 30 miles out of the airfield. It's going to be the longest straight-in final in the history of aviation.
JetBlue 717, turn right heading 140, join the runway 12 right, localizer.
140 will join the localizer for 12 right, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717, that's heading 100.
100, JetBlue 717. Your codec is crap.
Provost 518, disregard. Delta 959, contact Minneapolis Tower 6.7.
267, we'll see you 959.
Okay, let's do...
Traffic. Traffic.
Yeah, you don't say. I'm not picking up the localizer, that's a problem. And I should be soon. I've got a DME on it, but I think I'm too... far for the... I think 25 miles is what they want for the localizer. That's going to be a problem.
So those 518 turn right heading 360.
Oh, hey. Hello. Hi. How you doing, buddy? Where are you going?
So those 518 turn right heading 360.
Alright, we'll turn ourselves in at least.
Right, 360 to 17.
Fake it till you make it, my friends.
Approaching at 1033 with you.
With you, and also with you.
Approach, Roger. JetBlue 717 turn. Actually, are you established?
We're not picking it up just yet, but we turned in towards the JetBlue 717.
Retard.
JetBlue
Retard.
717,
Retard.
so you just wave the join the runway 12 right localizer.
Join run 12 right localizer. We've got it now, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 717,
Roger.
Roger.
There we go. Yeah, it's like 25, 24 nautical miles in X-plane is when you can actually pick it up. So I turned myself in and got myself close enough. And whatever. It wouldn't be like that in the real world because you would pick it up. We would probably pick it up way out there in the real world, but it's fine. Sixness, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, my friend. Appreciate it. Benjamin Stubbs, doing very well, buddy. How are you? Let's see here. Tower, we can't use the charts, so we'll look at it over here. Minneapolis Tower is 26.7. So we'll get that ready to go.
Right, 100 and if it look like
26.7.
JetBlue 717, Minneapolis Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
We'll look for it, JetBlue 717. Not with this haze.
1033, turn left heading 29ers, Bono.
Let's
left 29ers.
Let's bring that speed back though. What do you say?
So 518, so maintain 5,000.
I could expect green dot speed at least.
JetBlue 717, district.
Still looking for it, buddy.
518, turn right heading 15 now, join the 12 right localizer if you're picking it up.
Right, 150 and we'll pick it up, 717.
1033, just maintain 6,000.
I'm 6, United 1033.
JetBlue 717, airport, 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
Negative in the airport. It's pretty hazy up here, JetBlue 717.
JetBlue 17, Roger across, ZSD at about 4,000, clear ILS, runway 12 right approach.
ZSD at about 4,000, clear ILS 12 right approach, JetBlue 717. That's what I was hoping he would do. So we'll just put that in approach mode. Glide slopes right there. There's the intercept. We'll go flaps 1.
300.
I'll still call it when I have it, but... Oh, there's the field.
300,
Barely have it.
300, 1 heavy. There's a 518 on localizer.
Last aircraft on, say again.
Okay, I got it now. Approach JetBlue 77.
518, maintain 100 knots, ZSD.
Again, double 518.
So it's 518, maintain 100 knots, not a Kins.
100 knots, double 5.
Approach JetBlue 717 is the field now if he wants to cancel the ILS.
JetBlue 717, out of problem, contact the after tower, 26.7.
Tower 26.7, JetBlue 717, good night. Let's get some drag going on here.
1 heavy, heading 030. 3547, that's right.
Okay, that's not doing it yet, so let's get the speed brakes out.
Turn left, contact ground point.
I need that speed to come back real quick.
Let's turn ground point 9 American 414, see you later.
Tower, JetBlue 717, ILS 12 right.
With 717 Minneapolis Tower, 608, runway 12 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 12 right, JetBlue 717. Okay, flaps 2.
Southwest 1192, we'll try again. Turn left heading 120, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
A little late on the configuration here, that's okay. I should have gotten the speed down quicker. I was too preoccupied with trying to keep my speed up for that guy, though.
Southwest 119.
Okay, flaps 3, flaps full. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down, indicated lights are now set. Speed brakes armed, auto brakes armed, bring that ignition on. We're good to land. My airplane. Here we go. I am JetBlue 717. Yes, sir. Gear, flaps, speed brake, auto brake. Good. Thousands checked.
Southwest 1192, turn left heading 120.
Turn left heading 120.
1,042 minimums. I mean, we have the airport, obviously, but whatever. 600.
1192, contact
Approaching
Minneapolis
1, 2, right.
500.
Roger, good night, Southwest 119.
400.
500.
Check.
Traffic holding short of runway 17, squawk mode Charlie, please.
300.
400.
200.
100 above. 300.
Northwest 4881, contact Minneapolis departure 12.
Continue landing. Inside 3 green flaps. Let's land.
518 on LS. 518, Minneapolis. Tower number 2, or final traffic will depart ahead of 74. Caution wait, turbulence, runway 12 right, clear to land 160 at 8. Good land, 12 right, substitute. 601 heavy Minneapolis. Tower traffic at the marker, runway 12.
Okay, reverses out, decel.
Frontier flight 469, Minneapolis Tower at Charlie Cross, runway 12 right, turn right on Whiskey.
80 knots.
Cross 12 right, turn right on the Whiskey, Frontier flight 469.
Manual braking.
17, turn, join Whiskey, contact ground point niner.
Whiskey, ground point 9, or JetBlue 717.
Southwest 2002, squawk mode Charlie, please.
How are we going?
Frontier flight 469 on Whiskey Cross, runway 4, continue by Whiskey to 17.
Whiskey on the other side of the airport.
Cross runway 4, 8, 7, 50.
I think I went to the wrong terminal.
Squawk read back is correct. If I was ready to taxi.
We'll call you for taxi. We're going 12 right or 17.
Number 5 Sierra Alpha, it'll be 17.
For a VATSIM, it's totally uneventful, right? It's disappointing. Ground JetBlue 717 clears 1-2 right at Alpha 5. I think we went the wrong side. We'll just park straight ahead.
JetBlue 717, ground welcome. I get you Terminal 2. It's not a whole lot of trouble. Taxi via Alpha Delta, hold short of 12 right.
Okay, Alpha Delta, hold short of 12 right, JetBlue 717. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and just stand by 1 for coordinate to get you back across and over to Terminal 2.
717, thanks. I don't know where they park. It was a good landing, though. Hell, that was a good approach. Good landing. That was fun. That was really freaking fun. That was the most uneventful VATSIM event I've ever done. I swear.
JetBlue
Like that.
717, change your plans. Make the next left. Alpha 7, hold short of 12 right.
Alpha 7, hold short, 12 right, JetBlue 717. All right, there's Alpha 7. There's landing traffic. Do. Probably wait for this guy to land. Get a good show here with him. All right, buddy, don't screw this up. It's 178. What is going on with his flaps? It's like flap 70 right there. Oh no. Oh no. It's coming in pretty hot there. Oh man. Somehow he's got dump flaps in that Southwest 737 too. I bet you wanted Alpha 7, didn't you? Can't have it. Unless you're taking a right. Yeah, it's my taxiway. I'm the captain now. Buttered it. Jonathan Cordova, good to see you, man. It does give the ground guy something to do. That's true. It's the clearance delivery guy that you got to feel the most sorry for.
JetBlue 717 and Alpha 7 cross 2 right, Whiskey Delta to park.
Alpha 7 cross 12 right, Whiskey Delta parking, JetBlue 717. Thanks for your help, man. Have a good night.
Approaching 30
Yep, you got it.
left.
All right, clear right. Short final traffic
Okay,
there.
you guys are still new here. You gotta figure out where we don't know where you park.
I never know where I park, man. Fake it till you make it.
American 414 ground.
All right, this is Whiskey here.
American 4. Yeah, just want to verify we gave that 3.
Got some GA traffic over here. Those guys are ballsy. I'm a little like, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by how well that went. But it's like, look at this. They got both of these airports that are just cranking them in, man. So it's impressive there, but at the same time, it's sort of disappointing because it's like I kind of wanted to see the dumpster fire, and it didn't happen. There was no dumpster fire.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with Delta 3 right here. Other two American aircraft.
Sorry, American 3, not a problem.
We have this ground 518.
All right.
Go do the
I have no idea where I'm gonna park though. Terminal 2 somewhere.
Calling ground was coordinating. Yeah.
Smoke him if you got him. Flash 23, good to see you, man. Ryan 83B, you're a dad?
Southwest 518.
What?
Yeah, this ground. Okay, yeah, they turned you off the right.
If that's true, congratulations.
Turn left Alpha, turn left Alpha 7, hold short of 12 right.
Does it bother people that most HOTAS sets are right-handed? Nah, not really. You can make the left-handed stuff work with a few of them if you need to. I know Jeff Fabiano uses a oh my god, he uses like a BKB. VKB? I think BKB is a Dota thing, but a VKB, and he uses it left-handed. It works.
Yeah, this ground, com check please.
We'll just come to the end of the terminal here. Now I have a guy critical on fuel, of course. There's not even holds, man. Like, they're just delay vectors.
November 78 Pascal Papa, com check please.
November Papa, Minneapolis
ground is loud and clear.
All right. Park, I don't know, right here?
Thank you.
Let's make it happen.
Minneapolis ground, passing 50.
All right, Hotel 7. Hotel 7 is our gate. It's my gate now. I'm the captain now. Do you have any recommendations for like an MD-80 Airbus or a Boeing? MD-80, go with the rotate MD-80. Airbus, go with this plane, the FlightFactor A320. For a Boeing, I'd go with the 737-300 by IXEG. Easy. We did it. Park brake. APU's already on, so not worried about that. You can come off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minneapolis International Airport with local time 10 o'clock, I think. Close enough. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Both the freaking runways are in use, man. That's too cool. Huh. That's a cool sight right there. Like, you guys probably can't really see the lights coming in like that, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on approach, one for each of the runways. That's impressive. That's neat. Yeah, that was fun, guys. Like, that was really freaking cool. For as uneventful as that whole thing was. Thank you to those that flew along. Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. Yeah. We're off the VATSIMs. Let's go watch the replay. Most important part of any flight sim stream is watching the replay. Check out my greaser. Grease on the runway. Of course, I missed the touchdown point. Maybe a little bit of a thunk. It's fine. Nailed that center line, though. Yeah. All right, the sounds don't work. That's fine. I just want you guys to marvel as the nose wheel nails the center line. Right? No? Come on. You got this. You got this, airplane. Yes! Hell yeah. All right, let's do one more from the side here. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's probably the best landing I've ever done in this airplane. A little bit on the long side, but it's fine. Slight little flare there. Just kissed it. And then center line. It's good stuff. All right. That's Friday night for us. Another FNO in the books. Holiday weekend in the United States. So, guys, enjoy your 3-day weekend. To those of you here in the U.S. If you are not in the U.S., well, sucks for you. I'm going to try to do something Monday night if I can. I make no guarantees just because it's going to be a really busy weekend. Maybe I'll try to do something otherwise next week. But otherwise, we will see you on Friday. I imagine we'll do some more jet stuff on Friday, too, because I'm not worn out on the airliners just yet. We're all going to go say hi to Ground Point Niner over to AJ and have fun with him. So, because he's streaming ATC tonight for the event. I think there's another hour left in the event, and it should be a very good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Have a great night. Thanks for all the subs. Thanks for all the hellos. Thanks for all the follows. You know, whatever. Just thanks for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Have a good night, guys. Toodles.